Ask Deep Dash and Crazy Twilight is a voice-acted parody blog based on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. This is a non-profit parody made purely for entertainment. This video contains quite a bit of dark humor, so if that doesn't sit well with you, or if you're a kid who happened to find this video, then I suggest clicking on something else. If you like this video, then please visit askdeepdashandcrazytwilight.tumblr.com. The second season has already begun, plus we have extras and bloopers that are exclusive to the blog. With that said, I hope you enjoy.
Oh, hey there. How's it going? Wait, how did you find me? Go away. I don't need you. Actually, you know what? Stay. My name is Rainbow Dash, and this is my Ask blog. Twilight's always telling me about this place, so I decided to check it out for myself. So I guess you can ask me whatever you want. Or you can just tell me how amazing and important I am, because I am. Or you can even ask about my 5 kids with Twilight. Or you can just nod. My ass itches. Hey, cool. I got my first questions already. Let's get started. Ty Chestnuts asks, when you're desperate for the bathroom, how fast do you fly? Well, I'm a pretty fast flyer in general. Me and my slowest is still a record-breaking pace, so it doesn't really affect much. Besides, I'm a horse, I just kinda pick a spot and go. Looks like I have some questions from anonymous people. Don't worry, kids. I, the magnificent and way better than you Rainbow Dash, will assign you guys some names. Fallopian Billy asks, where's the beef? In cows, I think. I could go find and kill one to be sure, but there hasn't been a cow that's ever pissed me off. Yet. Caterpillar Fireworks asks, do you use the maximum size or the minimum? Come on, Rainbow always finds the largest pair of high heels to strike people with. Windmill Circus asks, what's your opinion on Fluttershy? Fluttershy's great. She's my best friend. I've known her since Flight School. I haven't heard from her in a while though, but I'm sure she's fine. The Smash Bro asks, how is your relationship with your mother? Ah, good old mommy. I remember the first thing she said to me when I was born. Click, bang. I never heard from her ever again. I wonder where she is. Ketchup Water asks, how do you support your 5 children? Wow, 5 kids. Last few must have been shot out like a cannon, I bet. We don't talk about the 5th kid, but I can tell you about the others. Our first kid was born without his legs and voice box, and he died. Our second kid dropped dead, and it died. I remember telling our 3rd kid to go fetch a grenade from our closet. She pulled the pin. As for our 4th kid, she's been missing for about 5 years now, and I miss her every day. Hey, let me know if you guys see an orange Pegasus with purple hair. I think we called her Skate a lot. Or was it Scatterbob? Whatever it was, she was adorable. Ventriloquist Surgery asks, how's this for a 5th fucking question? Whoa there, buddy. This is the 7th fucking question. Mama Rainbow prefers questions from people who can count. Let's do one more before I head off. Quicksand Flamingo asks, yo, yo, is your mother a p-dick? She must be, you look like a rainbow prick. Wow. I feel like I just got shot by the offspring of a seizing dictionary and a crippled thesaurus. Well, that killed a few minutes. If you'll excuse me, which you will, it's time for me to hunt for Twilight's booty. More questions already, huh? Alright, let's do this. Krusty Cream Corn asks, you wanna touch my ficus? No thanks, I have a Twilight for that. Truffle Shuffle Pony asks, yo, Rainbow Dash, why the fuck did you take my Doritos, puta? Simple, I deserve everything, because I'm me, Rainbow Dash. Cardboard Cornea asks, why the hell is your hair rainbow colored? Did your mom take drugs when she was pregnant with you? Clearly my mommy's tummy couldn't decide which color I looked best in, so she gave me a variety of them. Not only is my hair rainbow, but I can change it to a single color. And I can mix and match too. Check it. Now I'm blonde. Now I'm a redhead. Now I'm Twilight. Death's Belle asks, why do you think there are so many Yuri pairings of you than hetero? Probably because compared to the mares, there are next to no guys here. And the few that we do have aren't really all that special or good looking. I mean, there's that chiropractor Wen guy, but I think he's already with someone. So because I'm surrounded by females on a daily basis, it makes sense. Doesn't bother me though, cause Twilight is the only chocolate bar I need. 30k BPM asks, do a cover of your favorite song. I'm gonna assume KBPM stands for Kinky Boxing Per Midlife Crisis. As for my favorite song, well, here's one of them.
But now she got no time to play with me, got no time to shake it with me, got no time to make it with me, got me feeling on my body. But I know what you want me to do, you know what you want me to do. Compromise and struggle with you, compromise, but I ain't got time for this. When there ain't no time.
Yep, I still got it. Karo Kamina asks, I've heard you've been cheating on Twilight with Applejack. Is this true? If so, which one's flank tastes better? Hey now, I love Twilight way too much to do that. But for the sake of the question, Applejack. And before you get any ideas, I was drunk, I saw her cutie mark, and I wanted to eat them. It didn't work. The Smash Bro asks, what kind of drugs are you on? And if you're not on any drugs, how often do you and Twilight cuddle together? Jeez, do you guys think I'm mentally unstable or something? Drugs this? Cheating that? Where are the questions about admiring me? Get to it. Anyways, no. Remember kids, crack is whack, guns are fun, your dreams will die at least once, and soulmates is another term for ghost couple. Use it wisely. As for the cuddling, we do it all the time. I like to put one of my wings around Twilight while she reads. And now for the last question. Stella Silverheart09 asks, Rainbow Dash, you are so hot. Why don't you ditch Twilight and go out with another Pegasus who's just dying to see what you're like in bed, B3? Whoa, get off the rainbow train and take the unicycle of shame back home. First of all, thank you for noticing, and secondly, I don't know you. I can't just go and get rid of my precious mushy waffle like that. It takes a lot more than a cheap offer to win my sexy ass. But if you're really desperate to see me in bed, then I suppose I can send you a picture of me snoring. But then again, I'm assuming that B3 is for bingo. Sorry, Grandma, I'm not old. You should try someone more your speed, like the guy that works in the graveyard who twitches a lot. That's enough for now. I'll be waiting for your questions. In the meantime, I'm gonna go punch some lightning. It took a bit longer than usual to get some questions. Come on, guys. I'm not gonna hurt you much. I mean, the only thing that's stopping me is knowing your exact location. Lava Lamp Cancer asks, so how's the cooking show coming along? I made a pilot, but I haven't heard back from any TV networks. I don't see why it shouldn't get automatically syndicated because it was almost as perfect as me. Here, take a look.
Hello my friends, I hope you don't feel blue. Welcome to my show, I cook better than you. Just sit down and relax, cause I won't make you cry. But if you touch my chicken, then you're gonna die.
Hello there, my name is Rainbow Dash, and welcome to I Cook Better Than You. For today's episode, I'm gonna show you how to make a sweet potato pie. So what you're gonna wanna do is open up your can of pie. Pour it nice and gently in your tray. Now you're supposed to put it in the oven and wait 20 minutes, but that's for nerds. So we're gonna use my flamethrower here to speed up the process. Now that it's all nice and crispy, it's time to spice up our pie crust. Personally, I like cinnamon, so we're gonna add just a little dash. You better be fucking laughing, I'll know if you're not. Now that we got that out of the way, it's time to kick it up a notch. I hated that dish. I thought I did a pretty good job. Pterodactyl Inflation asks, what do you think of your friends? Twilight is sexalicious, Fluttershy is cool, Applejack is cool, Rarity's fucking weird, and I hope Pinkie Pie gets explosive diabetes. Truffle Shuffle Pony asks, hey, I forgive you, Holmes. I took your taco that one time at that fucking party where Pinkie Pie throw up at your face. Heh heh heh. That's was the shit, S.A. Oh, I mean S.E. Parentheses, guncock parentheses. Oh shit, well my senorita is here. Heh heh. One time we were so high, she fucking snorted my jizz, man, and now all she can smell is me. That wasn't even a question. Iguana Stapler asks, hey, bitch, what a proper procedure in the event of a water landing. Step 1, keep your wings steady. Step 2, carefully survey the area for civilians. Step 3, choose a target. Step 4, land. Step 5, laugh as you punch them. Carro Dulce asks, asterisk pins you down and licks you like crazy asterisk. That's not a question either, but I don't blame you. Everybody wants to lick me. Ah, great. It's you. Ask Pinkamena Pie asks, whoa, Dashy, your voice got deep. Does it hurt to talk like that? I mean, it's such a drastic change from before. Was it because of the cigarette that's on that banner? Smoking's bad for you, you know. It gives you bad black stuff in your tummy or something. Not sure, but you catch my drift. Stop it! Also, those glasses make you look so cool. How much were they? Where'd you get them? It makes you look really sexy. Wanna go make whoopee? Okay, Pinkie. You wanna know? You really wanna know? I'll tell you. My voice sounds like this because I was born that way. I smoke cigarettes because I'm aware of your existence. Mind your own damn business. The reason why I wear these shades? Alright, I'll tell you. I wear them because I don't have eyes. I have more skin on my face than a normal person would. I'm blind. They make me look normal, and I already know that I'm the sexiest thing alive! What makes you think that I would ever want to bang you? I swear you make me so angry that I just want to... I'm burning the babies and eating the fathers! Okay. I feel a lot better. Sorry about that. I just got really frustrated and I just really needed to fuck it out. I just really needed to. Twilight? Baby? You can stand up now. No? Okay. Let's move on. Cotton-Eye Disease asks, "Hey, Rainbow Dash, what the fuck is wrong with you?" Motherfucker, I'm flawless. Shark Carnival asks, "Hey yo, bitch, let me get some water and some lemon. Why horse have a door?" No, get your own. And stop rapping poorly at me. Last question. Seesaw Seizure asks, "Your cigarettes are puny. Why you no cigar?" Cigars are for after sex. Right, honey? As for my cigarettes, they keep me in check. Especially when Pinkie opens her stupid mouth. Smoking in a hot tub while I listen to smooth jazz is my favorite way to relax. And being with Twilight, of course. Well, I think that's enough for now. Some of you guys are kinda weird, but I don't expect you to be as fantastic as me, so it's okay. I'll see you later. Okay, stop glaring, I'll massage it. It was another day in Ponyville. I just got done kicking clouds and ponies in the face. I couldn't wait to get home to Twilight. But along the way, I ran into a few people. Truffle Shuffle Pony ran up to me, and like an epileptic banana, he looked like hell. He said, "Shit, I'm lost in Las Pegasus. My bitch Twist told me to get some shrooms and weed here from her cousin, but I'm lost. I don't know where I am, and I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm on Furry Street and Brony Ave. Where the fuck do I go, RD?" I didn't know what either of those things were, but I did know that families were pretty flammable. So I said to him, "Go jump in a dumpster for a little while." And that was that. Off he went. I didn't look back. Strangely enough, I heard the sound of a car screeching and hitting something. You go, car. No sooner than that, Johnny McCocky appeared. Johnny, well, let's just say he was kind of a dick. He said, "Why don't you have eyes?" I told him, I was born without any form of eyesight whatsoever. Never had eyes from the start. My other senses make up for it, though, so I'm practically a ninja. Of course, a few seconds after I said that, I bumped into a pole, but still, I'm part ninja. Before I could even light my cigarette, a washed-up Frankie Croquet stumbled over to me and said, "If you had to choose, Chrissy Cut or Ghost." I figured he was trying to sell me something, so I shot him. I lit my cigarette as I took to the sky. As I flew, my mind went back to earlier in the day when Broken Back Sam asked me, "Have you ever lost your sunglasses?" I said, "Few times, actually. I can't go out to the open world without them. The residents of Ponyville have never seen me without my shades. They know that I'm blind, but I'm pretty sure they don't know that I have more skin on my face. Sometimes they fall off my dresser. The worst is when I lose them after a night of drinking and Twilight isn't around to help me find them." That reminded me of what Bobby Slick once said. Slinkies don't fit in escalators. You know what loves to get fisted? I don't know why I remembered that. As I flew over the Ponyville Dam, I recalled my days of when I was a little filly in flight school. I remember when my old teacher, Miss PMS, asked the class, if 3 astronauts are in a canoe flying over the Gobi Desert and they crash, how many pancakes does it take to shingle a doghouse? That was her first day of teaching, and her last. They say knowledge is power, and after throwing encyclopedias at her for several minutes, I believe it. I also remembered what my other teacher, Mr. Nason, once asked. If someone with multiple personalities threatens to kill himself, or herself, is it considered a hostage situation? Then he jumped out the window and died after landing on an ambulance. The man actually invented being tripolar. I could see my house from a good distance. Almost there. I flicked my cigarette right into the Everfree forest. I figured it wouldn't hurt. I landed on my cloud lawn thing and went inside. I went upstairs and found Twilight already asleep. Another night with no sex, just great. I snuggled into the bed along with her. Before I nodded off to sleep, I remembered one last thing. The Smash Bro had asked me, "Please tell us in elaborate detail your first time having sex with Twilight, complete with sexy saxophone in the background if at all possible." Our first time. That was a while before we moved in together. Me and Twilight had been dating for a couple of months by then. One day, Twilight had gotten a new book for her library. It was called Astronomy for Astronomical Astromatics. God, did I hate that book. There wasn't any swearing or killing or hell, any dancing. She called me over because apparently she was too busy to alphabetize it in her library, even though she was already alphabetizing her letters from Princess Celestia. So I show up, and there she is, being all cute and dorky, just how I like her. So we started chatting. Then the topic changed to being in heat. Well, I just happened to be in the mood, so I tackled her. I just went and tried to plow her. Then I remembered that I didn't have a penis, so I took my leg and rubbed my cooch against... I'll be up all night if I tell the whole story. Let me shorten it. Lots of screaming, moaning. For some reason the astronomy book got involved. Then we ordered a pizza, and then the pizza got in the mix, but not the guy, and it was the best day of my life. I wrapped one of my wings around Twilight and drifted off to sleep. I could finally call it quits. As I knocked out, I felt like something was missing. Then it hit me. I forgot to pick up some milk on the way home. Fuck. Hey kids, looks like I have more questions. Alright, give me a second. Have to shift a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's get started. Truffle Shuffle Pony asks, I broke my fucking left leg from Flim Flam Brothers' automobile thingy, and after I woke up, I tried to run home. I end up running into a gang rivalry between the Unicrips and Bloodwings. What makes it worse, I have a wetback from the fucking dumpster. Also, I found Pipsqueak, he's in rough shape. I gave him weed, but I think it made it worse. Now I'm on Side Press Hill Street. What do I do? Walk it off, you'll be fine, you baby. It's Me Amputee asks, who would be elected president first? A gay guy or a manly woman? We don't have presidents in Equestria. Our leader is Princess Celestia, and she's had that position since almost forever. I've heard some rumors about how she's not quite right in the head, but I don't believe them. I don't think she's dumb or anything, but from my experience, she seems kinda wimpy. I mean, during Cadance's wedding years back when the Changelings attacked, she got beat by their queen in like 2 seconds. What the fuck was that? Oh, and we also have a mayor, but nobody cares about her. Emma and Stuff asks, Dear Rainbow Dash, why are you the handsomest, sexiest beast alive? You turn me on harder than a carburetor. Well, answer us, Rainbow Dash. Come on, look at me. I'm the best flyer ever. My hair is rainbow. My ass is smoking. I sound pretty sexy for a girl. I smoke. I'm just genuinely better than everyone else. The list goes on. I can do this all year. Swordfish Jalopy asks, how many orange hippos can you fit into your brother's mouth after watching the 6 o'clock news show on Tuesday? Okay, don't do that. I know you think that this is a creatively wacky question, but Mama Rainbow doesn't like that. You can ask whatever crazy thing you want, but there's no need to go over the top. You don't want to irritate Mama now, do you? She'll kill you! Hospital Mosh Pit asks, if someone did a very sexy lap dance, would you take it or will Twi? That depends. Who's doing it? If anyone other than me dances for Twilight, we're gonna have some problems. Chainsaw Charity asks, bada bing, bada boom, bitch. What do you do for Klondike Bar's tits? I don't know what Klondike Bar's tits are. Chapstick Boomerang asks, what would you wish for if you got 3 wishes? Parentheses, cannot be more wishes. Well, first I'd wish for Pinkie to die. Secondly, I'd wish for a chocolate mountain in our cloud backyard. And finally, I'd wish to become the leader of the Wonderbolts. Then I would have a personal group of flying slave ponies to admire me on command. Last question. The Smash Bro asks, who are your favorite musical artists? Do their names happen to be puns of artists from another universe? I'm not much of a music aficionado, but my favorite smooth jazz artist is Dave Koz, and my favorite band is The Heavy. As for the universe thing, I wouldn't know. I could throw some names around to see if anyone can recognize them. Let's see. There's Rock, Air, and Flame, The How, The Tumbling Boulders, Green Frank, The Centipedes, Fred Zapper, King, Bimmy Handrax, Princess, David Bowtie, Bob Marley, Michael Colson, and so on and so forth. Well, that killed a few minutes. With that out of the way, it's time to give Twilight a little morning surprise. Hey guys, been a few days. All of the new followers should ask questions, because if they don't, then I'll probably kill something. Anyway, let's get started. The Smash Bro asks, is Princess Celestia a communist, and have you been brainwashed into trusting her on her evil journey through the universe to find slaves which she will eventually use in an army to take over a planet in another galaxy known as Earth or some shit? I'm sorry, but if she couldn't win the fight against Queen Cheese Grater, then there's no way in hell she can take over a planet. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing she has going for her besides having both wings and a horn is being tall. Explosive Fork asks, you should stop pooping in the sky. That's gonna hit someone, you know. No. Claustrophobic Chlamydia asks, so what a bottom dollar be an hood ho? You know, since I get these kinds of questions often, I decided to get myself the somewhat illiterate to pony dictionary. Now let's see here. Oh, okay. That translates to, what is the equivalent to a bottom dollar in your neighborhood farming equipment? That's a very thoughtful question. A dollar would be the equivalent to a bit, and when you run out of bits, you have to resort to trading. I know a guy who traded his kids for a pack of gum. Ferris Wheel Fire Ants asks, when you put your shades on, do you instantly level up? Yeah, pretty much. Not only does it make me look awesome, but I get plus 30 sexy and plus 20 alcohol resistance. And everyone loves me! The kids want my autograph, the stallions and mares fight over who gets to think about me for the night. It's great. Euthanized Popcorn asks, hey Rainbow Dash, I thought I saw you and Twilight in Disney's Fantasia movie. What do you think about this? Well, I think you're either as blind as me, or just plain retarded. We weren't even born when that movie came out. Twilight has mentioned that she wouldn't mind being an actress, but the only starring role she's ever had was an instructional video on how to open a book. You don't even get to see her face, just her hooves. Caro Kamina asks, how passionate is Twilight about books and other nerd stuff like that? Don't ask me. Let's hear it from her. Twilight, honey, I need you.
What is it, Dashy?
Some doofus wants to know something about you.
Well, that's a stupid question.
Really, it's like 50-50 with this place.
I own a library. What do you think? And what do you mean by other nerd stuff? Studying and writing letters is really gangster, bitch!
Easy, baby. He just doesn't understand. Let's answer another question. Eel Infection asks, I'm assuming you like the taste of purple drink? Does that sound familiar to you?
Wasn't that the thing Applejack started selling on Saturdays only?
Is that why she was throwing up at the hospital when Scootaloo was born?
I can't think of another reason.
Huh. And here I thought she found vaginas scary. And now for the last question. Miserable Bicycle asks, Twilight is standing on a cliff and Pinkie Pie pushes her off. What do you do?
Where are you going, Dashy?
To think about it!
Huh. Anyways, that's just preposterous. First of all, I have a restraining order against Pinkie. She can't be less than 800 feet away from me. Secondly, the very idea that I would be standing next to a cliff for no good reason is just silly. Let's think about this logically, using the formula of
I'm back.
Dashy, you're covered in blood!
Yeah.
What did you do?
Answer the question.
Answer the... Oh.
Hey, you want to help me move a dead body?
Dashy, that's a felony!
Guess who's buying ice cream afterwards?
Dashy, you could get into serious trouble. Do you know what they do to fillies like you in prison?
Ice cream!
Okay, I'll get my scarf.
We'll see you guys later. Keep asking questions. Tumblr.
My hair!
Hey there, Tumblr. Didn't know it was time for the next set already. We were just, showing each other how to,
How to swim on a bed!
How to swim on a bed, yes. Let's, get started. Welfare Jones asks, where did you hid the you-know-what? If you didn't, then I think it's best that you feed it to a manticore, that snake thing that attacked Twi in the Everfree. Parentheses, up arrow, dash, up arrow, parentheses. Heh. If there's one thing I learned from Pinkie, it's where to hide your items in random places. I have a gun hidden all over Ponyville.
I think he means where we hid the dead body.
Oh, well I can't tell him that we hid the body behind an orphanage.
Dashy!
What? Her head's sticking out of the ground. I figured she'd need air.
Dashy!
We'll be fine, baby. Amputated Marty asks, now that you're letting Twilight answer questions, do you think she's gonna get more questions than you? While Twilight is cute and all, she's not exactly Miss Popular.
What?
I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, but come on. I'm Rainbow Dash. Right, honey?
Well, I say my indications indicate my popularity will indicationalize the probability that the multitude of messages reflect the opinions of the indications.
Wait, indicate the what?
Oh, poor dumb little Dashy.
No, don't.
An anonymous user,
Give them a name.
not real Bob asks, have you ever been under a rock?
As in, like, hiding under it?
I think he's referring to not being quite with it, if you will.
So, like, arrested by the rock police?
I'm not particularly sure.
Let's just go to the next one. Maki, Mocha, Makaka, Makiolitier asks, so how was the ice cream? Just say Maki, please. Oops.
Well, I thought it was splendid.
I'm just glad you weren't pregnant.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you get kinda bitchy.
What are you talking about?
Remember how we celebrated the first pregnancy with ice cream?
Welcome to Sugar Cube Corner. May I take your order?
Yeah, I'll have 3 scoops of chocolate, and she'll have 2 of vanilla.
Why do I only get 2 scoops?
Well, we gotta look out for the kid.
I want 3 scoops of vanilla! I hate you!
Then when you had the second...
Welcome to Sugar Cube Corner. May I take your order?
Yeah, I'll have 3 scoops of chocolate, and she'll have 3 of vanilla.
Oh! Why the fuck do I get 3?
Well, I figured that you would want more.
I'm not a fatty! I hate you!
Can't forget the time with the third kid. Yeah, I'll have 3 scoops of chocolate, and she'll have 2 of vanilla.
Why the hell do you always get to pay? I make money too! I can do shit for myself! I hate you!
And when we had Scootaloo and I forgot my wallet...
You broke little bitch! Why the hell do I have to pay this time? You're supposed to treat me like a princess! I hate you!
Remember?
I am a princess.
Physical Twinkie asks, for Twilight, how does it make you feel that you share the same name with a retarded book series?
Well, I've read that one both backwards and forwards, and I still can't seem to find the plot. Oh. Wait. That was the plot? Burn it! Burn it now! Get that out of my library!
But hang on, maybe it's not that bad. Let me read it.
Dashi, don't do it!
And then he said, watch as my nipples shine into a new generation. I'm back.
Oh God, why? Oh, but how?
'Cause we're a better love story than that.
Aw, Dashi.
After the set, babe. Wonder Bread Devin asks, hey yo, you guys like baseball? I mean, do you sell lighter fluid by the case? What is he saying?
I'm looking through the book. Okay, he's saying, do you guys like baseball? Do you sell lighter fluid by the case?
Okay. What the fuck is baseball?
A human sport in where a man beats his wife with a blunt object. After doing said objective, the man is supposed to run to 3 different hideouts without getting caught until he arrives home safely.
Huh, they have some weird-ass games. As for lighter fluid, our town doesn't sell lighter fluid. They think it's harmful to children, and the mayor said, we're a peaceful town that doesn't condone violence. Doesn't stop Twilight from making it in her lab, though.
It's only $5.99.
Handicapped Sofa asks, Twilight purple sounds like a failed Crayola color. What are your thoughts, Twilight?
You think I'm a failed crayon?
Aw, come on. He didn't mean it.
I'm a failed crayon!
Aw, baby, come on. You're not a failed crayon. You're more like one of those fruity, smelly markers.
I'm a gay, smelly marker!
Aw, Twilight, that's not what I...
Shut up!
Juicy lumps, come on. If you don't stop crying, then I won't make you hot chocolate.
Can we have marshmallows too?
We'll always have marshmallows, Twilight. Always.
Okay.
But before that, we have to finish the last question of the day. My Leg Feels Tight asks, what happened to the retarded Barney reject baby? What was his name? Oh yeah, I think it was Spike or something. Hey, you know, that's a good question. What happened to Spike after we moved in together, Twilight?
When was Scootaloo born?
5 years ago.
Let's see. I told him to get me a blanket so I could wrap her in. After he went to go get it, I never saw him ever again.
Say, Twilight, don't we live in the sky?
Why, yes, but what does that have to do with... Oh.
You think Celestia can send messages through a dead baby?
Oh, no.
5 years. How many messages are you behind?
Oh, shit! We need to find him right now!
We're gonna go now. We'll, see you soon. So, how much do you think they can salvage out of him?
If we're lucky, his arm.
How much longer is it gonna take?
Good thing I brought the laptop. Now let's see. Tempesaurus asks, Rainbow, during Twilight's brother's wedding, you pretty much disappeared from when you arrived at Canterlot till the wedding actually took place. Where were you?
Well, you see, everyone had a job to do. Mine was to do a rain boom after the wedding. Since I do it often, I didn't have to practice it. So instead, I prepared for it. Doing the rain boom is actually really painful. That thing comes out of my hair and it burns my scalp. So to lessen the pain, I dunked my head in a bucket of water. Although I sort of fell asleep inside it. And I didn't wake up until everything started going to shit.
You slept in the water?
And you wanna know what? I look sexy while drowning.
Dr. Ping asks, Dear Deep Dash and Crazy Twilight, how did you discover your sexualities? Crazy Twilight?
Oh, that's easy. I didn't really have much of a choice. There aren't that many good-looking guys here in Ponyville. I mean, there's cardiologist Y, but he's always hanging around Derpy in that blue box of his. What about you, Twilight?
Well, I didn't have any friends whatsoever since I was Celestia's star pupil. I didn't care for anything other than studying and learning. She told me that at some point I was going to have to get a mate so I wouldn't be lonely forever. Why, I remember trying my game on some stallions back when I was younger. Hi there! My name is Fuck Me and I would like you to Twilight. Shit! Do you wanna cuddle? I can tell you like bookmarks. According to this overdue library book, it says you're fine! You suck at this, but you would be good at something else. It wasn't until Dashy tackled me in heat that I found my true feelings.
It sounds more like you're bi too, but okay. Moss Eater Stan asks, have you ever been raped by Princess Celestia? Next question.
Next question.
Ryu Hane asks, who was the father of Twilight's children?
How the hell? Is it not obvious?
I say our kids for a reason. One Leg Jimmy asks, how the hell did you impregnate Twilight? Or did you two go to one of those clinics? Let me explain. You see, if I rub my cooch like this...
Are you the ones who brought Spike into the ER?
Yeah, that was us.
How's he doing?
Well, he's alive, that's for sure. But we had to resort to other matters to get him to breathe.
How bad is it?
Follow me.
Well, whatever he looks like, we'll be sure to graciously accept it. Oh my fuck! Why?
Whoa. If I had eyes, I'd be scared too.
In order for him to live, you'll need to squirt him with this water bottle every 10 minutes.
What?
Well, he's ready to be released. That's all we can do. He's all yours. See you honeys later.
I wonder if he can still send letters. Did he just print that out of his body?
Looks like a letter from Celestia. I'll look at it later. Let's get Spike home.
Does that mean he's happy?
The faster we leave, the better.
So, any more questions?
Keep pushing the bed. I'll check. No way in hell is he getting on my back again. Travis asks, hey, this is Travis. If I were to ask to have sex with you, would the answer to that question be the same as this question? Yes! I mean, what?
Hey, I just realized, this bed won't fit through our door.
My Car Sucks asks, for Deep Dash, what is your favorite brand of cigarettes? And for Crazy Twilight, is it upsetting that no one believes in unicorns?
I really like Mild 7, but Black Devil's pretty nice too.
Crazy Twilight again? And what do you mean no one believes in unicorns? I'm a unicorn! There's lots of other unicorns here!
You might want to lower your voice a little. Other ponies are watching you yell at a screen.
But they keep calling me crazy!
Here, give me the laptop. I'll read the next one. Marks the Crazy asks, Crazy Twilight, do you ever intend on finding your lost child?
I'm not crazy!
Twilight, Spike's rolling down the cliff!
Crap! Somebody...
Okay, what the hell kind of canyon explodes?
Ask Jet Yozuma asks, Rainbow Dash, I think I found Spike. He really doesn't look too good. You might want to come and get him.
Well, guess where we're not going. Want to get some donuts?
Sure!
We'll see you later, Tumblr.
Bye.
Hey, babe. I'm back from work.
Oh, hey, Dashy.
What's wrong? You look a bit down.
It's the letter from Princess Celestia.
Let me see. Dear Twilight Sparkle, I have not received word from you in over 5 years. By royal command, I order you to report to Canterlot by tomorrow. I would go over there myself, but I am far too busy here at the castle. Failure to report will result in getting reassigned out of Ponyville. Signed, Princess Celestia. I wonder why she gave you only one method to receive her letters. Or for that matter, why she hasn't visited in over 5 years.
She's not really as competent as she looks.
So why are you upset? We'll just go over there and talk to her.
But that's just it. I haven't written to her about anything in over 5 years. What am I going to say to her? Hey, Princess, Pinkie Pie died. I gave birth to 4 kids. 3 of them died. Spike died, and my life partner is a blind smoker with a deep voice.
You don't have to say it like that.
Oh, you know I love you. I just don't want to lose you, Dashy.
I love you too, Twilight, which is why I have a surprise for you.
Aw, Dashy.
You really needed to!
Okay, so with Spike gone, I thought that you might need a new assistant.
Oh boy, who'd you get?
Twilight Sparkle, say hello to your brand new assistant, Enrique!
Dashy, that's a stump, with a hat, and a scarf.
He's not just any stump, he's Enrique!
Let's just answer some questions. Ask Equinahime asks, how long have you lived without your eyesight, Dash? A few others ask the same thing.
I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned this before, but you're one of the new people, so okay. I was born with no corneas, retinas, eyeballs, nothing that allows vision. I just have more skin on my face. It's not so bad, though. Because of that, my other senses are through the roof, so I'm basically a ninja.
Oh, Dashy, I wonder what your mother did when she was pregnant with you.
I'd ask her, but I don't know where she is. The first thing I remember my mommy saying was click, then bang. I don't know where she went after that.
Oh, Dashy, it's okay. Twilight's gonna make it all better.
Alright. Traffic Cone Steve asks, this one is for Twilight, do you think you'll ever find your lost child? And do you think you'll have any more kids?
Hopefully, one day little Scootaloo will come back to us. I mean, sure, we haven't made a single attempt to look for her, but we do miss her a lot. As for more kids, well, I was pregnant with the fifth, but then I ran into a miscarriage.
We don't like to talk about it.
Oak Laboratories asks, Deep Dash, what is in that cigarette of yours?
Whatever happy tastes like. I'm gonna go with Twilight in this case.
What?
I am Marik asks, for Deep Dash, have you hit all of Twilight's secret pressure points yet? Yeah. What the hell?
What is it, Dashy?
Ask Pinkamina Pie asks, 3 posts, Dashy 3 posts.
We did bury her body, right?
Next question.
Bladder infection, David asks, Crazy Twilight, how did 3 of your children die?
Our first kid was born with no legs or a voice box. I put him in a crib, then completely forgot that we had a kid, so when I did remember and went to check up on him, he was dead. Then accidentally dropped our second kid on the floor a few seconds after she was born. Talk about bad luck, huh?
Dashy, I think we're horrible parents.
Scootaloo might be alive.
Minute Deformities FTW asks, Hey Everypony, what do you girls do to pass the time besides making whoopee? Well, I usually run the library all day. I read books, alphabetize books, rearrange books, order new books, check in books, check out books, and learn new spells. I also audition for plays and dominate the pool halls.
It's true. She's the best player I know. It's kind of a turn on watching her play. As for me, I like making race bets and winning. I also like playing with guns. My main job is being on the weather control squad. I'm usually in charge of kicking and moving clouds and whatnot. Sometimes I audition for voice work, but it's kinda tough to get roles with my voice. Uncharted, Nathan Drake audition, action! So look, when Drake sailed into the Pacific, he took the Spanish fleet completely by surprise. He captured their ships, he took all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary. Mamma mia. GoldenEye, 007, James Bond audition, action! For England, Alec. Always for England. Mamma mia. God of War, Kratos edition, action! Zeus, your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus. Mamma mia. Super Mario Bros. Mario audition. Action! We gotta go save the princess. Stupid bitch. But all in all, coming home to Twilight is what keeps me going.
You're just buttering me up today, aren't you?
Don't I always? Now for the last question of the day. Flagpole Sitter asks, what would you do if Pinkie Pie turned homicidal again and tried to kill and / or skullfuck one of your close friends?
Oh, that's just ridiculous. Pinkie's too optimistic to kill anything. Plus, she's been dead for a good while now.
I'll get it.
Hi, Dashy.
Oh God!
Sigh. You killed her again?
Yep.
I'll get my scarf.
We'll see you later, Tumblr. We got something to hide. Again. Twilight, are we ready to go yet?
In a minute, Dashy. I just need to find the right ribbon to match this present.
Present? For Celestia?
Mm-hmm. She loves cake. I figured this should influence her decision of reassigning me. Can you hand me that lilac ribbon next to you?
No problem. This one?
Dashy, that's green. I said lilac.
Oh, sorry. This one?
That's red.
This purple one?
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, why didn't you say purple?
Lilac is a shade of purple.
You could have just said purple. I would have had it.
No good. Dashy, can you hand me the mauve ribbon?
Sure thing. Here.
Dashy, that's yellow. Mauve is a shade of purple.
What's a Twilight?
What?
It's purple! Just say purple!
But it's mauve.
Jeez, Rainbow Dash, I thought you of all people would be great with colors.
Oh yeah? Well, I thought you'd be good with, shut up.
Oh, whatever. Still no good. Hand me the burgundy ribbon.
Fine. Here.
That's orange. Burgundy is a shade of red.
Oh my fuck! Just pick a damn ribbon and let's go already! God!
Dashy, are you mad at me?
No, sweetie. It's just, I don't want you to get reassigned. I don't know what I'd do if I were alone again. I love you, Twilight.
I love you too, Dashy.
Let's go to Canterlot. Well, it's looking to be a somewhat lengthy ride.
Let's kill time by answering some questions. Broken Sausage asks, hey there, Deep Dash. How's it like to be blind and a lesbian when you're a pony?
It's like being a blind lesbian pony. Really, despite my disability, life isn't that hard. I eat food just like everyone else, fly just like everyone else, and all that good stuff. The only difference is that I do it better and cooler because I'm me. This is Bud asks, how's Fluttershy doing?
We haven't seen Fluttershy in a while. Last I heard, she went to go scream at some sharks for eating her goldfish. Underwater.
Last I heard, she punched a moose in the teeth because it stepped on her pet rock.
Captain Aspet asks, what are your deepest fears? My deepest fears include failure, misplacing a book, no cuddles, and losing Dashy.
Aw, Twilight.
What are yours?
Corn.
Corn?
Corn.
But why corn?
I don't like corn! Red Cracker asks, has Twilight ever taken sunglasses and hid them as a prank? If not, has she ever pulled a prank on you? Please give details.
Oh ho ho! Yes, I have. It's basically my way of putting Dashy in timeout.
She takes them from me when I've done something naughty.
Licking me down there during my Philly time was not appropriate!
Totally worth it, sweetheart.
CC Loves Anime asks, hey Dashy, how many cigarettes do you smoke a day?
Well, it depends. I usually go for 7 a day, but if I'm away from Twilight for a good while, my intake slowly increases. The most I've ever done in a day was 60. That's 3 packs.
My gosh, Dashy, what made you smoke that much in a single day?
It was the very first day I met Pinkie Pie. Not Bob asks, are you guys married? If so, where are your wedding rings?
Oh my!
We aren't married. Not yet, anyway.
I've been dreaming of the day she proposes to me for years!
Well, after seeing your brother's wedding, I think we can hold that off for a little while.
Humph! My dress is still in the closet. What the? Ask Pinkamena Pie asks. 2 posts, Dashy. Just 2 more.
Oh, well, look at that. We're arriving in Canterlot.
Yes! Canterlot! Right! Let's go see Princess Celestia! Oh god! I'm so nervous! What am I gonna say? What should I start with?
Calm down, sweetie. You've been her pupil for, ever. I'm sure she won't be hard on you.
Here she comes!
Twilight, you're squeezing my leg.
Twilight Sparkle, it's so good to see you after so very long.
Hi, Princess Celestia.
And Rainbow Dash, you look as colorful as ever. Not as colorful as me, of course, but great to see you too.
Hi, Princess. Great to see you as happy as ever.
Oh, but why wouldn't I be happy? Everything is so wonderful. My pupil has returned. It's a glorious day. And my hair has been causing radiation this entire time, and I never knew about it until today.
Oh, well, glad to see you aren't upset about that in the slightest.
Oh, I just wish I knew before I visited those poor chemo ponies at the hospital. Oh, but I'm sure they love the story I read them.
Wow.
But enough about me. Let's hear what you've been up to these past few years,
Right. But before that, we have a gift for you.
A gift for me? Oh, well, I would love to have another. Is this a cake?
And it's all yours.
Oh, how I love cake. Hello there, little delicious. How are you? That sure is a lot of frosting. You've been a naughty cake, haven't you? You're a bad little cake. Gonna tear you up so bad.
Princess?
What? Oh yes. Whatever happened to your weekly status reports?
Oh, well, you see, Spike sort of,
Oh, that reminds me. I received these nice shoes in the mail not too long ago. Look! Doesn't the color match Spike?
Yeah, they look really nice. What are they made out of?
Dragon skin!
Anyway, Spike sort of disappeared and never came back.
That's too bad. Oh well, we have internet nowadays anyway. We'll just trade emails and continue on from there.
Really? That's it? No reassigning? No explaining my previous 5 years in detail?
Nope. I was just wondering if you were still alive is all. Or else I'd have to get a new pupil.
So what exactly has been keeping you busy for so long, princess?
This.
Princess Celestia? Is that a jar of pickles?
It's not what it looks like. I actually don't like pickles. I just want to open the jar.
Why? If you don't like pickles, then why bother with the jar for 5 years straight?
Because I want to read the pickle fact printed on the bottle cap.
Well, it's been great catching up, Princess. Here's my email. We're gonna get going now.
Okay then, have a great day. Now where's that naughty little cake?
So I had no idea Celestia was very not like a princess.
Try growing up with her. All that stress for nothing!
Come on, sweetie. Let's just get in bed and go crazy tonight.
You read my mind.
Is Tumblr still open? Huh. Look at that. Gregorin Madness asks, Deep Dash, do you ever smoke in bed? You bet I do. Me and Twilight use cigars when we finish our rounds.
Speaking of which, it's time to get going.
We'll see you later, Tumblr. Been a while since we've had a nice calm day.
I prefer it like this. No explosions, no gunshots, no dismemberment of corpses. Just you and me, Dashy.
Yeah, but I'm still a bit worried about the whole Pinkie thing. I mean, is she haunting us or something?
Oh, let's forget about stupid Pinkie. Come on! Who wants me to nibble their ear?
Me.
I don't think anyone here does.
I do.
Is there anyone here who would like that?
Me, goddammit, me!
Oh! Why, hello there, Rainbow Dash! Num 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 num!
Oh, sweet rainbow of ecstasy on a Friday that feels sexalicious!
You like it when I do that, huh? Num 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 num!
Wait, is Tumblr open?
Oh! Seems like it. Looks like we'll have to hold off on our fun, Dashy.
Oh, alright. Stupid Tumblr fucking...
Not Birdie asks, what are your top 25 favorite kinds of spaghetti? In order. Dashy?
Lasagna, rigatoni, corsetti, rotini, fidels, ravioli, tortellini, chitarra, lumaconi, macaroni, red, green, blue, cheddar, Skittles, apple, marshmallow, ice cream, chocolate, sunflower, maple, sardine, waffle, ketchup, and Twilight. Musty Carpet asks, so if Rainbow Dash can get Twilight pregnant, can Twilight get Rainbow Dash pregnant?
It's totally possible for Dashy to get pregnant. The reason why she isn't the one delivering is, well, look at her.
And what's that supposed to mean?
No offense, Dashy, but your figure just isn't capable of producing a healthy filly.
But I'm sexy!
That may be true, but it reduces the risk of the filly's health if I'm bearing it.
And why's that?
You smoke a lot and your blindness derives from your mother. God knows what else she had that's in your genes. Remember when we had our first child? I was bearing him, and he was born with no legs. Now imagine if you were bearing him.
You know, every time you do that, I cry inside.
Dude McPunchy asks, why does your picture have eyes? Did you draw them on, or is that IRL picture of you IRL taken with a cheap camera phone?
Wow, you're an ass. Scootaloo drew that for me back when we still had her. Dick.
Sigh. She really cared about us. It's our icon, so that way we can always look forward to the day she returns.
Scootaloo, if you're out there, come back home to Mommy. She misses you.
Mommy misses you too!
Penguin Icebergs asks, I've noticed Dash saying she sees what happened, and I was wondering whether or not it was because she wishes that she had sight. Also, I was wondering whether or not Crazy Twilight got a new assistant that isn't a log with a sombrero. Okay, we've been getting lots of questions regarding my eyesight, such as how I can read, how I know what's going on, how I know where everything is, what color is what, and all that. Let me explain. I have what's known as echolocation. That lets me know exactly where I am through sound. By clicking my tongue, I can detect exactly where I am. For example, right now I'm on a couch cuddling with Twilight, who's eating a sandwich.
Num 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 num.
When I'm walking, I listen closely to the echoes my hooves make, so that way I can tell where I'm heading. When I'm flying, I pay close attention to the wind conditions, the weather, and the flaps of my wings. I basically make a mental image of the world around me. Also, due to my blindness, my other senses are radically heightened. Because of that, it makes me a ninja. My senses are so good that it allows me to identify the alphabet. Same reason how I know what color is what. That and my name is Rainbow Dash. I mean, that says it all.
The reason as to why Dashy didn't know what mauve and burgundy was is because she only knows the basic colors. And because I'm the smart one.
Oh yeah, you're really racking up the sex points tonight.
Love you!
You can learn more about my condition in my new book, Why Rainbow Dash is Better Than You in Every Way Ever.
It's already a bestseller despite not being released yet. As for the new assistant, I posted wanted ads all over Ponyville, but so far, no dice.
Enrique is cool!
Shut up, Dashy! Ask Rainstorm asks, what's the best song to sexualize to?
Oh, I have a few. Let's see. From my favorite artist Dave Kaz, Nothing But the Radio On, Together Again, Careless Whisper, Love Is on the Way, All I See Is You.
We do have a good amount, but I think the best one of all is...
Were we having someone over today, Twilight?
No. I'll get it.
Hello there, Twilight.
Nurse Redheart, what are you doing here?
Well, I saw your ad that said you were looking for a new assistant. I presume Spike didn't work out?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, his new heart was a potato peeler. Is it too late for me to try out?
Wait, you want to be my new assistant?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, I've read my fair share of books. Plus, I'm a bit exhausted of sleeping on a patient bed. May I come in?
Sure. Make yourself at home, I guess.
Good afternoon, Dashy.
Red, what are you doing here?
Meet our new assistant, Dashy, Nurse Redheart.
Please, call me Redheart.
But what about your job? And what about Enrique?
He's gonna be firewood if he doesn't stop that!
It's okay. The hospital's only a few minutes away from here. My sexy instincts will notify me if they need me. That, or my phone will go off. Damn. I knew I shouldn't have set it to vibrate. Stupid spam mail.
Did the temperature rise?
Anyway, you get yourself situated and alphabetize our new books.
Sure thing, sweetie.
Let's get back to answering questions. Oh, god damn it! Ask Pinkamena Pie asks only one more post, Dashy, one more, then the fun begins. Honey, ready the shotgun.
All set, Dashy!
Zeb777 asks, this if for Rainbow D or Twilight, so did Spike ever make it with Rarity? I can only imagine a half-retarded unicorn with dragon wing breathing fire would be like a more competent Princess Celestia. Wasn't Spike, like, 2?
Yeah, he was way too young for that sort of thing. Honestly, he's better off dead.
You see, the thing about Rarity is...
Again?
I'll get it.
Rainbow, Twilight, darling!
she isn't aware of the sound of her own voice.
Oh. Hey, Rarity.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen you two. Yes, quite. Business has been rather fantastic. I already have this new beautiful dress being made for you and another one shortly after that one. Oh, Twilight, you'll love yours. It's made out of words that define you like plain, dull, and cardboard. It's wonderful. How's Spike doing? I think I'm ready for that marriage proposal of his. Oh, yes, I'm so very sad. Is the tea ready yet?
Now I remember why we never hang out with her.
How long could she possibly go on?
And that was the day I realized that my scoliosis was not a sign of pregnancy.
yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yep.
My day-to-day calendar that day did say
Crazy.
my father was an albatross.
Wow.
So it was clearly a sign.
Amazing.
Of course, that
You
was before
betcha.
the day I accidentally
Go
stabbed
on.
my hoof to my house.
Proceed.
What a crazy Saturday, am I right?
Say, Rarity, when are you gonna leave?
Oh, but I'm having such a wonderful time catching up with you both.
I thought you spiked her tea.
I did, all 57 cups.
Rainbow, darling, I have to say, you are the master of brewing. What's in the tea?
Water, bitch!
Well, Rarity, it was great seeing you again. We should do this again sometime next, 55 years or so.
Oh, why, of course. If you ever need a new dress or fashion tips, I'd be more than happy to...
So, why did the Elements of Harmony pick some of the worst ponies?
I don't know, Dashy. I just honestly do not know. Sometimes I regret coming here. Then again, we never would have met.
I love you, Twilight.
I love you too, Dashy.
And I love you both. Oh, this is between you two. Never mind.
Now for the last question of the day. Broken Handicap asks, what are your guys' favorite type of music?
I love me some smooth jazz.
I'm rather fascinated with opera, although there is another genre of music I like. Hey, Dashy?
Yeah?
Sayonarito!
I'm sorry, what?
Dashi! Soy un Dorito!
Twilight, you don't taste like nacho cheese. I know that for a fact.
No! Not soy un Dorito! Soy un Doricho!
Ping, my takeout?
You just don't get it! I hate you!
Anyway, Twilight is really into opera. Perhaps a little too much. She makes us roleplay certain plays at night.
Oh, Dashi! Let's do Carmen tonight!
Alright, but afterwards you nibble on my ears again.
You got it!
You start.
My name is Twilight and I'm smart, damn right. I guess you noticed by the way I think. I'm rather ravish, I'm also lavish. I pass out after I just have one drink.
My name is Dashy, I'm also flashy. Just being sexy is in my bloodline. I sure love smoking, you're thought-provoking, and when the day is over, you'll be mine.
Oh my!
We'll see you later, Tumblr. Hey there. I know we've been away for a little while, but Twilight's on her, Philly time. She can't respond in a nice way, so I guess I can do something else in the meantime. Let's see what I have in this box. No. I'm saving you for later. Oh, well, looky here. My old Flight School Diary. I should read it every time Twilight turns on murder mode. Dear Diary, my name is Rainbow Dash. I live up in the sky in a place called Cloudsdale.
I am 7 years old. All I can see is dark, but I know where everything is. It's kind of creepy, but cool. My mommy went to a faraway place and won't be back for a long time. My daddy dropped me off at this private school and told me to be a good girl. He told me that he was going away for a long time too, and would come back for me when I'm a grown-up. My daddy said that I would make lots of friends, and learn how to fly better. My roommate's name is Fluttershy. She's my best friend, but she's a little weird. She likes to eat glue. Like for food. I met her in bomb construction class. According to my teacher, Mr. Cyanide, half of us will have jobs, and the other half will be suicide pegasi for the war. I wonder what that means. He paired the class up together for a project. We had to build a grenade from scratch. I was paired up with Fluttershy, who seemed really nervous for some reason. I tried to talk to her, but all she did was hide behind her wings. Even though she said nothing, we were still able to work together. Eventually, she warmed up to me and we started talking. I learned that Fluttershy's parents dropped her off at this school so that they could go on vacation. Sounds like a jerk move. Good thing my parents would never do that to me. I can't wait to see them again. She told me that the reason why she eats glue is because it'll keep her bones nice and strong. When everyone was finished, Mr. Cyanide took us outside to test our grenades. At first I thought we were going to do it at the school stadium, but instead we followed him all the way up to a house. We threw our grenades and took cover. I asked Mr. Cyanide why we were testing our grenades on a house. He said that it will attack the enemy by surprise. Then he said, "That'll show my ex-wife." That was the last day Mr. Cyanide taught our class. Bomb construction is no longer a course you can take. Oh well, I guess me and Fluttershy are gonna ride this thing out.
Aww, my first grenade! Aw, we were so cute. I would read the next entry, but I better go get Twilight's manga books before she yells at me. I'll see you later. You know, I don't remember the last time we spoke to Fluttershy.
Well, I guess it's a little odd that she invited us out of the blue.
What I find odd is why she asked me to bring my sniper rifle.
We might have to be careful around her. We have no idea if she's all right in the head. We really don't need another Pinkie or Rarity.
From what I remember, she wasn't mentally insane or a sociopath. If anything goes wrong, we can just use the laptop as a backup weapon.
Here we are. Her house is still intact, so that's a good sign.
Where the hell is she?
Maybe she's being held up?
Well, I guess we can wait for her. Let's answer some questions while we're here. Ask It's a Gloomy Day asks, "Hey, Rainbow D, you live in a sky castle cloud thing. How does Twilight get up there?"
Oh, that's an easy one. Using my magic, I've created an invisible staircase that very few know about. Sometimes I levitate myself up.
When Twilight's really lazy, I carry her big butt up there myself.
Hey!
My Elbow Sucks asks, "Have either of you been arrested before?"
My butt is not big.
Seeing as how we're two of the elements of harmony and saved the world about 3 times, we can kinda get away with anything. Well, aside from murder, of course.
I have no idea how you've managed to not get caught with that yet.
Oh please, I'm too sexy to be arrested.
Dashy, you can't live your life on just cool and sexy.
Don't take this away from me!
Lonely Fire Hydrant asks, "Hey D-Dash, do you read fanfics?
And Crazy Twilight, have you heard of anime?
Oh no, do you realize what you've done? When Twilight talks about anime—
Oh my god, I love anime so much! My favorites are Stallion Sphere Y, Sailor Mare, Half Metal Mage Pony, and Canterlot High School Horse Club. My OTP is Ruki and Tashigi. It used to be Tashigi and Kikyo before they totally ruined her character in Season 12. I am so sick of everyone saying that Season 5 was the best. It wasn't! It ruined the plot and totally pushed the romance aside for unnecessary drama. I remember when I got my favorite plushie in Unicon. I was fighting with about 7 other mares for the last Makoto plushie. Then I stabbed the last one with my horn and bought it. Ha! Victory, bitch! And then in Anime Cloudsdale, I bought the last—
Who the hell is we booing about? Oh, Twilight, it's you. Should have guessed.
There you are, Fluttershy. What took you so long?
Ah, yes, my apologies. I've become partially deaf after dealing with so many animal cries over the years. I was a bit busy looking for my hearing aid, as well as mopping up chicken blood.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Chicken blood?
Why were you mopping up chicken blood?
Did you bring the sniper rifle?
Yeah.
Excellent. Follow me.
What the hell is that?
Cerberus tiberius, omnivore, 20 feet tall, 15 feet wide, 3-headed beast weighing over 700 pounds, 40 pounds a head, possibly from the underworld. From what I've read, of course.
Can't you talk to animals? Try calming it down.
I kinda like my limbs, thank you very much. It's better to just take it down now before it kills everything. I would kill it myself, but it's a bit tough to see past my bangs.
So that's why you wanted the rifle.
If it's hard to see, then just cut your mane.
No! No. I like how it is. Plus, using the rifle would be a lot safer than using a katana.
Here you go. I'm assuming this is your first time using one, so let me show you how to— Damn!
Fluttershy? How did you do that so quickly?
Oh, you know, lucky shots and whatnot.
Well, good job, I guess. Let's get that thing out of your yard.
No! Never mind that. I'll dispose of it later.
Okay then. We haven't spoken in a good while, Fluttershy. What have you been up to?
Oh, nothing important. Taking care of animals, feeding animals, eating animals.
What?
Feeding animals.
No offense, Fluttershy, but why do you sound like that?
Remember the Slinky incident back in flight school?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Yeah, it's still in there, wrapped around my organs. Nurse Redheart said that I lived longer with it intact.
Nurse Redheart. I wonder if she's done cleaning the bookshelves.
We should go check on her. We'll see you around, Fluttershy.
Oh, sure, no problem. Here's your rifle back. It was nice seeing you two again. Man, am I gonna make a killing off of you. Ha! Good one, Fluttershy. Good one.
Well, that was certainly something.
Let's be honest, it could have been worse. At least she's tolerable.
Good point. Let's get back to answering some questions. Drum Blasting Quilana asks, what is real?
We're real stupid. Caterpillar Cancer asks, why are there sparkles on your ass, Twilight?
Oh, well, sorry. Is my butt too big to have a cutie mark? I didn't know it was for the Small Butt Ponies Only Club.
Ah, Twilight, come on, don't be like that.
No, the damage is done. I don't want to hear it. I'm so fat.
Twilight, you're not fat, and your butt is not that big. I don't care what you look like. I love you, and that's all that matters.
You mean it?
I swear it.
I love you too, Dashy.
Now come on, let's finish those questions. We're almost home.
Okay.
Hyena Rabies asks, are you guys fuck buddies?
What the fuck do you think?
Is it bad to say that we have a few questions that repeat or we've answered already?
Thornbrain asks, if either of you could play the banjo, why bother?
Well, seeing as how you're apparently a floating brain with thorns in it, I'd like to answer that with another question. Are you part of a science experiment? Did they break you into pieces? Is there like a thorn foot and a thorn hand? I hope they fix you, Mr. Broken Thorn Man. Anyway, I think the only one who knows how to play the banjo is Applejack. I guess she does it to be more country than she already is.
And now for the last What the?
What's wrong, Twilight?
Ask Pinkamina Pie asks, there was once a pony of pink. Her life it did end in a blink. Her brains on the floor, a nuisance no more, or at least the colorful one did think.
You know, that would sound scarier if she spelled the very first word correctly.
Dashy, I don't like the sound of this. Whatever it is. We need to get home quickly.
Grab on, sweetie.
Check around the house and see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
Got it. Everything seems fine, Twilight.
I don't know, Dashy. There was something off about what Pinkie said in that message.
What was that?
It sounds like it's coming from the basement.
I kinda forgot we had one.
Let's check it out. Pinkie? What are you doing in our basement?
What does it take to kill you?
Wait! Stop! Don't shoot!
Oh, so she's been taking voice lessons now?
Pinkie? Why did you tie yourself up in our basement?
It wasn't me, I swear. I've never met you two.
Great, now she has dementia too.
You have to believe me. I don't even know your names.
Alright then, not Pinkie. Who are you then? Pinkie's twin sister?
Very clever, Dashy.
There's 2 of them?
Great, my nightmare became a reality.
Pinkie Pie, how could you throw me in a basement? I'm your sister.
Oh, but Mom and Dad always liked you best. It was always Pinkie this or Pinkie that. No love for Pinkie, though, because it all went to Pinkie.
But Pinkie, your voice is just so god-awful. You're too annoying for your own good.
Okay, what the hell is going on here?
It's quite simple, Dashy. I was Pinkie all along.
Wait, are you both named Pinkie?
Actually, my name is spelled with an I-E. Hers is spelled with a Y.
Plan was simple. I pretended to be Pinkie Pie while Pinkie Pie was forced to be me.
So, did you hold her against her will or something?
No, it was genius. I just used the name Pinkie Pie.
But that wouldn't have changed anything. Your names are too similar and your voice is still horrendous.
It's foolproof. Pinkie gets all of Pinkie's friends and Pinkie gets nothing.
But she just said that she's never met us before. From what I can gather, all you did was hang around us for years using the same alias as your twin sister. Were you trying to ruin your reputation and take hers?
Precisely.
But it doesn't make any sense!
It doesn't have to make sense. I'm Pinkie.
I'm sorry, but I can only listen to her voice for so long.
You know she can't die, right?
We've noticed.
Why's that?
We don't know. We keep having her tested.
Okay, let me get this straight. You're Pinkie Pie with an I-E, right?
Uh-huh.
You have a twin sister who shares your name but with a different letter, right?
My parents aren't very clever.
And your twin sister was the Pinkie we've met from the very beginning, right?
Yep.
And she was holding you hostage all these years?
Well, no. I was minding my own business when she came out of nowhere and kidnapped me.
So she just used you so that way she could get our attention?
I guess so. She's really not well.
This is confusing.
I guess we should introduce ourselves? My name is Twilight Sparkle. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Rainbow Dash. It's a pleasure, I think.
My name is Pinkie Pie. The real one.
We'll see you later, Tumblr. We've got things to sort. Hey guys, Twilight's away for a bit, and that means Rainbow is lonely. So until she comes back, let's have another look at my diary. Dear Diary, I got my cutie mark today. It all started this afternoon when some colts were picking on Fluttershy.
They were making fun of her flying and how she's a glue eater. I went to stop them after they started hitting her. The leader of the cults was named Jason Silverstreak, also known by the whole school as Jason the Jackass. He has a reputation for being a complete and unlikable bag of diarrhea. They started picking on me and joked about my vision. Saw that coming, no pun intended. But I'm a lot tougher than Fluttershy, so I shrugged it off. They can't really hurt my feelings. Plus, I can't cry. But then Jason said something that changed my mental perception of the world. He said, "Your mother is dead, and your father is a deadbeat loser who never wanted you. Now, anyone can say whatever about me. I don't care because I'm still better than everyone else, but no one talks about my parents that way." When he said that, things in my brain started to click. I felt a sudden urge to hurt everything. In that moment, I realized that anything can be used as a weapon. I flew inside the school and grabbed a few supplies. I came back and repeatedly punched Jason in the face. Then I broke his legs and stapled his wings together. His two friends started running. I tackled one of the boys and cut his wings off with metal scissors. Then I stabbed him in his flank and let his blood soak the clouds. The other one tried to take off into the sky, but I'm not the fastest in the whole school for nothing. I grabbed his tail and slammed him. Then I choked him until he got really quiet. I turned back to Jason, who was struggling hopelessly. He knew I was coming for him. I grabbed him by the neck and flew up as high as I could. Then I made a direct line towards the ground. Jason was crying his eyes out by that point. I was going faster than ever before. I felt like the wind was cutting my face as I jetted towards the ground. Suddenly I felt something amazing inside of me. It felt warm and soothing. And for some reason Jason was now a ball of fire. I let him go and pulled up to the sky. Something was pouring out of my head. My hair was leaving a huge rainbow trail. Despite how beautiful and cool it looked, it actually hurt. Like a lot. In fact, the feeling went from soothing to burning, and I was now on fire. I landed back on the clouds and started rolling around. Fluttershy splashed me with a bucket of water. She became super excited and told me to check my flank. I had gotten my cutie mark. I knew from then on out that my destiny was to kill ponies that I didn't like. It made perfect sense. I'd never killed anyone before, but I really like doing it. Fluttershy thanked me with a hug. I gave her the other supply I picked up, a bottle of glue. And that's what being best friends is all about.
Aww, my first kills. I will always treasure that memory in my heart. I wonder how the parents of those kids took the news. Ooh, I can see Twilight coming. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna get Twilight to taste my cutie mark. Again. Hiya, Tumblr. Guess who's bored and lonely? Me! Twilight's gone for the whole week. Princess Celestia sent her away to travel from city to city to give lectures on the history of magic. So until she comes back, it's just gonna be me and Puppet Twilight. Say hello, Twilight. Well, howdy dowdy do, Dashie! I can't wait to spend all of my timey-wimey with you! Oh, Twilight. Me neither. I have an idea. Let's answer some questions. Golly swally, Dashie! That sounds like a boatload of fun! I certainly would rather like to do that than to go talk to some dumb fucks who suck out loud at magic! Good thing you aren't doing that then. Let's get started. Loofah Squeezer asks, did you read the fanfic Cupcakes? Yeah, I did, actually. And I have no idea what the hell everyone is talking about. It's not traumatizing, or scary, or a story by any means. This is what's on the first page. Add 2 cups of sugar. Ooh, how frightening. Crack 4 large eggs. Well, okay, I think that might count as murder. Add 1 cup of milk. Dear Lord, stop the world, I want to get off. We might have to add butter for this unholy catastrophe. Pfft, whatever. Have you read My Little Dashie? It's such a sad story! Oh, please, that is the worst biography I've ever read. I never had a human as an adoptive father of sorts. The dad guy's heart explodes like 5 times. How is he still breathing? Not to mention the fact that my childhood gets rewritten and apparently I don't give 2 shits about my real parents. Also, the way I get sent to the guy's planet is stupid. You're telling me that when you travel from one dimension to another, you just become 2 years old and get stuffed in a box? A box with instructions, no less? That's almost as ridiculous as 2 gay alien frogs sleeping in a tent. Fuck My Toes asks, are you and Derpy friends since you both have eye handicaps? Derpy? Yeah, me and her go way back. I met her back in flight school. She wasn't really officially known as Derpy for a good while. Almost everyone back then had a nickname of sorts. Mine was, and still is, Dashie. Ditsy Doo was a fine name, but we felt that she needed something a bit more catchy. I remember how I would greet her every day.
Hey Twitchy, how's it going? Hiya Tipsy, how are ya? Hey Seesaw, wanna play tag? Hi Swervy. Hey Bullseye, you want my muffin? Oh Hawkeye, do you wanna go to the movies with me? Hi there, Loopy. Lefty, what's up?
Eventually we stuck with Derpy. It's short and simple. These days she hangs out with dermatologist Ware. That blue box of theirs looks fun. It keeps disappearing and coming back. I wonder what they do in it. Andy McHobo asks, Rainbow, it's late. You should be in bed. My bed. Oh, what? You ain't taking Rainbow from me, bitch! I'm from Candlelight, motherfucker! I'll show you how we do! Easy now, Twilight. One silly anon isn't enough to cause a murder. You're right as always, Dashie! You're just so sexy and hot and so cool! Oh, sweetie, you're making me blush. Sucks asks, have either of you considered having a sex change operation? No, I'm pretty happy with myself and who I am. What about you, Twilight? Dashie, I don't have genitals! Ah, yes, right. Average fangirl Emily asks, other than the ponies we met already, is there any pony else that you don't like? Well, most of the ponies here are rather friendly. The ones that I don't like tend to be dead a lot. But since I'm me, I'm loved by all. Really, the ones that I have problems with are Pinkie and Rarity. Pinkie can't die somehow, and Rarity never shuts the hell up. At least we can hang out with good Pinkie. Maybe there's a normal Rarity out there too. Do you hate anyone, Twilight? Fuck Brayburn! Fuck Cheerilee! I hope Granny Smith dies! The mayor can get a real name! Trixie can skydive in a volcano! And screw Princess Cadance! What the hell is she the princess of anyway? She can be princess of my non-existent puppet dick! Wow. You have issues. You know I always speak my mind, Dashie! Truffle Shuffle Pony asks, Twist of me! Thanks a lot, Dash! Oh, and hi, Twilight! When the hell did you have a brother? By the way, I'm coming after you, Dash! Just you wait! You know, this question has been sitting here for a good while. He still hasn't come after me. Oh, I've always had a brother! I just kind of forgot about him for, the second I was born. I mean, I'm sexy. Do I smell? Epic Sandwich asks, Deep Dash, why do you smoke?
Believe it or not, I didn't always smoke. I was actually against smoking, seeing as how harmful it is and possibly why I was born blind. Everything changed when I met Pinkie Pie. Her stupid voice, the way she said things, the fact that she needs oxygen to live. I hated her. So the very day I met her is when I took up smoking. It calmed me down, it felt awesome, she was tolerable all of a sudden, and I looked really cool doing it. I went through 3 packs that day. Worst of all, she's one of the elements of harmony, and now I learned that she can't die for shit. Thank God for her twin. And now for the last question of the day. Criminally Dumb asks, I hope you don't mind me asking, but are either of you into anything weird? Well, Twilight's into anime. Does that count?
The sound of crumpling paper is Dashy's biggest fetish!
She's actually not kidding. I fucking love that sound.
Oh, Dashy!
Oh, yeah. That's it. Oh, mama. That feels so... What the hell am I doing? God, I'm so pathetic when she's not around. Twilight, honey, come home quickly. I need you!
Wake me up before you go, 'cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hit that high. Yeah!
Dashy, I'm back!
To Twilight, you're back. Oh, I've missed you. Come here. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I missed you too!
So, how was the trip?
Oh, it was alright. I was just dropping by universities and libraries. Nothing special. But staying in a new hotel every day was fantastic. Everything was free of charge. The staff were my slaves. It was wonderful. Although, I was pretty lonely. I kept thinking about you every night, Dashy.
Ah, Twilight. Not being around you drove me crazy. I'm just glad Red was around to hug me every now and then. So now that you're here, how about you and me mess around for several hours?
Oh, I'd love to, Dashy. But that's gonna have to wait.
Why?
I made an incredible discovery during my visit to the Celestial Star Sanctuary Observatory. I've learned that one of the rarest comets across the galaxy will be reappearing and visiting our quadrant tonight.
Oh, yay?
It's called the Equibus White. It's a legendary comet that reaches our quadrant every 300 years. Some say that it has been around since before Celestia was even born. Maybe even before her parents. We cannot miss this opportunity, Dashy.
Well, if it's important to you, sweetie, then okay. Let's go check it out.
Great! I've calculated the best spot to view it from. We're going to Sweet Apple Acres.
Sweet Apple Acres, huh? Haven't spoken to Applejack in a bit. It'll give us a chance to catch up.
Let's get going!
Whoa there, honey. You just got back. How about we answer some questions first?
Right. Questions. Tumblr. Yay!
A fluffy Goomba asks, you find a genie in a bottle and he gives you 6 wishes. 3 for both of you. What do you wish for? I want a chainsaw made out of fire, Scootaloo to come back, and to get into the freaking Wonderbolts already.
I guess I'd want Spike to come back. Wasn't really his fault he died. I'd want bigger bookshelves and, lastly, I want to be the next princess!
So that's the dream, huh?
Uh-huh. Once I'm done being Celestia's apprentice, I should be next in line. Why else would she even have one?
Good point.
Zipperhead Parker asks, what are your qualifications as a therapist, Deep Dash?
Well, you see, I graduated flight school with honors and with a major in aerodynamics. I also have a PhD in neuroscience.
Wait, Dashy, you're a doctor. Wait, what?
That's Dr. Dashy to you, honey.
What does that have to do with being a therapist?
Simple. Therapy's all about communicating with others. Let me show you an example. Hey, Rarity! Rarity!
Why, hello there, Rainbow Dash! How are you this fine evening?
I hate you!
Oh, Rainbow, you're such a riot! May I interest you in Twilight by coming over and...
See? Therapy.
Oh, Dashy.
Diabetic Jessica asks, what is your favorite leg?
All of them? You know, so we can walk?
Limping Jimmy asks, Twilight, why are you such a bitch?
Yeah, okay, we're going to Apple Acres now. Phew, that's the last of them.
Hey, Applejack.
Rainbow? Twilight! I hadn't seen the two of you in a long time. Hi, Applejack. You're working hard as ever. Yep, I just finished today's work. What brings you two here?
According to Twilight, some special comet is going to be passing by in space, and this is the best place to view it from.
Applejack, have you ever heard of the Equibus White? The comet that appears every 300 years? Yeah, I hear it's a marvel to look at. It's amazing. It's gonna show up tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Well then, how about we have a picnic while we watch?
Hey, that sounds great.
You really don't have to do that, Applejack. Nonsense. Don't tell me you forgot we were best friends. I'll go stop baking. Make yourselves at home. Sure thing, Applejack. Gosh, I almost forgot how nice she was.
Maybe a little too nice.
What do you mean?
Everything seems a bit too calm.
What's wrong with that?
Fluttershy had a Cerberus in her backyard, Pinkie won't die, and Rarity is Rarity. There has to be something off about her.
Oh, Dashy. Clearly Applejack is just a normal pony, like the other residents of Ponyville.
What if she's a murderer? Where's Big Mac?
Napping by that tree?
Oh, well then where's Apple Bloom?
Probably hanging out with Sweetie Belle.
Sweetie who?
Sweetie Belle, Rarity's little sister, has a little club with Apple Bloom, the Cutie Mark twins.
Oh, right. You know, I think having a third member would fit really nice with them.
In any case, Applejack is perfectly normal.
Well, alright, but I've got my would-be eyes on her.
Let's get back to answering questions. Average fangirl Emily asks, how is Pinkie doing? Do you talk to her at all?
Well, after the whole mess that happened that day, we hung out with Pinkie for a bit. She's really different from her demented twin sister.
Yeah, she's not even into parties. She's a defense attorney. Even her cutie mark is different. It's a briefcase with the word objection printed on it.
She lives in a private building near the Everfree Forest. She's actually really nice once you get to know her.
Quote Bubble the Pony asks, do you do other methods of smoking? Do you have a pipe for when you're being thoughtful and a cigar for when you're being too awesome?
Me, personally, I stick to cigarettes. Other than that, I go for a cigar once me and Twilight finish our rounds.
Sometimes I pick up a cigar when we finish. On occasion, I use a pipe when I'm reading.
Picket Fence Pedro asks, what do your cutie marks taste like? I can assume Dash's cutie mark tastes like Skittles, but what do Sparkles taste like?
Hey, my sparkles are my business.
Wait, why are you assuming mine tastes like Skittles? I mean, if she wants to taste my rainbow, then she just has to lick around my...
And now for the last question of the day! Crack Barrel Benjamin asks, do you think Scootaloo will find her way back home anytime soon?
Oh my god, we've been getting her name wrong all this time.
Well, this is embarrassing.
Anyway, we're hoping when Scootaloo is capable enough, she'll make her way back home.
Hopefully our little one would know how to fly by then. I can't help but think that maybe she's not with us anymore.
I'm a horrible mother.
Oh, Dashy, don't get upset. I'm sure she's out there somewhere.
I can't help but think it's all my fault.
Dashy. Hey, I know what'll cheer you up. How about we do something naughty?
I'm listening.
Well, Applejack is cooking, Big Mac is napping, Granny Smith is presumably dead, and Apple Bloom is with her friend. The comet won't be showing up for another 5 hours, and best of all, the barn is empty at the moment.
Ooh, sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Good morning, Dashy.
Morning, honey.
You've got mail.
Oh, I better get that.
You know, that comment last night was really something. Definitely once-in-a-lifetime material.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now let's see what this is about. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's from Princess Celestia.
What's it say?
Dear Twilight Sparkle,
by royal command, I order you and Rainbow Dash to report to the castle as soon as possible. Equestria, as we know it, may be in mortal danger. There's not much time to elaborate. I'll explain the situation once you and your friends have arrived. I've notified the other elements of Harmony as well. Please come to Canterlot immediately. Signed, Princess Celestia. P.S. I finally got the jar open! Not much of a pickle fact, though. P.P.S. The jar is now stuck on my hoof.
Oh man, what the hell happened?
I don't know, Dashy, but the fate of Equestria rests on our shoulders once again. We must head on over right away.
Right, let's go to Canterlot.
After breakfast?
After breakfast. Hey guys, me and Twilight are on our way to Canterlot at the moment. It takes a while to get there, so I'm looking to kill some time. Twilight just went to the bathroom, so I guess we can read another diary entry while we wait. Now, where did we leave off? Ah, here we go. Dear Diary. Today, me, Fluttershy, and Derpy went on a field trip to the Cloudsdale Weather Factory.
It's this huge place where they make rainbows, clouds, and snowflakes. The factory decides the forecast every day. Then they give the instructions to the weather control squad. Apparently they need to make it rain and thunder in order to keep the balance of nature or something stupid like that. I think they actually just hate the ponies on the ground. I wonder what life is like down there. Fluttershy actually knows about the ground below. You see, I was helping her with her flying, and I told her to try to get a running start, but somehow she managed to fall through the clouds. She was put in a hospital for a few days. According to Fluttershy, the ground is filled with things called dirt, and grass, and trees. Especially trees, those broke her fall. Anyways, the factory workers showed us how clouds were made. It turns out all you need is some butter, gum, a few balloons, and Pegasus dandruff. Then they showed us how snowflakes were made. Long story short, I'm never playing in the snow ever again. Finally, they showed us how rainbows were made. I was pretty curious about it, 'cause, you know, I'm me. Derpy had the idea that maybe I was born in the factory. Fluttershy had to explain to her that the rainbows created here are made out of fire, sugar, tears, a whole bunch of chemicals, and pregnant Pegasus feathers. I learned that the rainbow that came out of my head the other day was called a sonic rainboom. According to our textbooks, it's a legendary maneuver that's never been done in the history of ever. Which makes no sense because I did it. How is something that's never been done before legendary? How would they even know of what it is in the first place? Also, how come I can do it? And more importantly, why am I not famous? The news should be all over me. Local blind filly achieves impossible goal and is a blind filly. I don't know what mine is made of, but I can definitely say fire is in it. Fluttershy suggested that I should talk to one of the workers about it. I thought it wouldn't hurt to try, so I walked up to one of the guys on break. His name was Cumulus McCloud, and he was pretty nice. We chatted for a bit. I learned that Cumulus was a failed author who ended up working here to make a living. When I asked about the rainboom, he seemed to be pretty lost. I guess I shouldn't have asked someone who had to write failure on his job resume. Eventually, he asked for my name. After I said it was Rainbow Dash, he stopped talking. To break the awkward silence, I jokingly asked him if I was made in the factory. He kinda looked away and muttered something. It sounded something like, I guess you could say that. Then he ran off into a door near the cloud-making area. I walked past it, and I could swear I heard someone say, "Tell Lightning Bolt his kid is in the building." Then I heard the sound of glass breaking. I found that to be a little weird. My daddy's name is Lightning Bolt. Who would have guessed that there was another Lightning Bolt in Cloudsdale? The trip was cut short because Derpy somehow invented a nuclear rainbow. We all got back on the bus. I looked out the window as we pulled away, and the factory exploded. Derpy was all smiles and bubbles, so I didn't have the heart to tell her what she did. I asked Fluttershy about her next field trip. She said it was going to be some place called Autumn Falls. Before falling asleep on the bus, she remembered something that a worker had told her. Apparently, Princess Celestia has a new pupil, and she's really good at magic. I wonder if I'll ever meet her someday.
Oh, we met her, little rainbow. We sure did. I wonder whatever happened to that second lightning bolt. Probably nothing important. Looks like we'll be arriving pretty soon. And I think I hear Twilight arguing with someone in the train car behind me. We'll see you guys soon. I better go get her.
Hey guys, sorry we're late. I had to pry Twilight off a mare on the train.
Can you blame me, Dashy? No one's favorite season is 5! No one!
You didn't have to go and sever her wings.
She knew the risks when she joined the fandom!
Anime?
Oh yeah.
Twilight, Rainbow, fantastic, you all made it. Did you bring me anything?
No.
Oh. Anyways, I've gathered all of you here because Equestria is facing a major crisis. I'm sure you all know this, but the Equibus White appears in our quadrant every 300 years. However, it appears that something has obstructed the comet.
Obstructed? How?
I'm uncertain of how exactly, but whatever it hit caused it to crash land in Equestria. The comet is becoming radically unstable.
Unstable? What do you mean unstable?
To put it simply, the Equibus White is currently a ticking time bomb powerful enough to destroy the world.
How is that even possible?
The core of the comet contains an enormous amount of magical energy that's beyond my power. The energy stays dormant and still throughout its life as long as the comet stays cold. This wouldn't be a problem since outer space is already freezing. However, now that the comet has crashed in a warm environment, nothing is keeping the core from overheating. This comet has been around long before me. I can't imagine how much magical energy it's built up after all these centuries.
So you want us to go track down the Equibus White and cool it down before it explodes?
Precisely.
No offense, Princess, but why did you call us specifically? Where are your guards?
They're on vacation.
During a crisis?
Better yet, why don't you come with us and do something?
I let everyone see the jar stuck on my hoof? Too embarrassing.
Oh, I know that feeling. The other day I actually went out with the same hat that I wore the day before. The same day I was yelling at pigeons during my cousin's funeral. Can you believe it?
So where exactly did the comet crash?
And how exactly do you cool down a comet?
You'll need to move the comet all the way up to the Everfree summit and cool it down at the peak. The Equibus White crashed near the Crystal Empire. Princess Cadance actually notified me about it, and then proceeded to cry.
Was she heartbroken because the comet hurt her subjects?
No, she was crying because apparently Shining Armor got the wrong curtains for their living room.
Huh.
How much time do we have before it explodes?
Thankfully, the ice should keep it cool for roughly 3 days before it melts. That's just an estimate. I can't really say for sure. Twilight, I'm counting on you and your friends to retrieve it as soon as possible. The fate of the world rests on you 6 once again.
You can count on us, Princess.
You heard the lady. Come on, girls. We've got a world to save again.
Good luck! Oh, and bring me something from the summit. Girls? They better bring me something.
So what's the quickest way to the Crystal Empire?
Well, I know there aren't any trains that lead directly to it. We could take Twilight's hot air balloon.
I think we'll be dead by the time we get there. I could try and carry us all.
Dashy, you'd be exhausted by the second trip.
Well, at least I believe in me.
Shining Armor told me during his wedding that the Crystal Empire is located south of Philadelphia. From there, we gotta get through the Never-Free Woods. We can take a train to Philadelphia, but we'll have to walk the rest of the way to the Crystal Empire.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get back on the train. And no cutting other mares, okay?
No promises.
Twilight!
Okay.
So how long does it take to get from Canterlot to Philadelphia?
Roughly 12 hours.
12 hours?
Well, yeah. We're already a bit far from Ponyville. This train has multiple stops, and by the time we get there, it'll be close to nighttime.
Great. Did any of you bring snacks?
I was in a rush. I didn't have time.
Same.
Sorry, my twin's the baker.
Fuck!
We'll just have to eat the food available on the train until we get there, Dashy.
I might as well just let the train run me over and kill me before the comet does.
Oh, you'll live. I have an idea. Let's answer some questions. Would you like the first one?
Fine. Some guy asks, Twilight, are you a hood nigga? Well, are you?
No?
Tree Branch McRanch asks, hey, can I be one of your kids? Kuaz, both my parents died and my name is Star Swirl.
Next question.
Potato Sucker Randy asks, what's your favorite kind of hat?
I don't own any hats. Why wear a hat when you have beautiful hair like mine?
I don't wear hats because, well, my hair is awesome. I can change it to any color I want at will. Nobody minds if I go blonde for a bit, right? Okay, cool.
Oh, I just adore hats. I have one for every occasion you could think of. I have one for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, going into Labor Day, National Narwhal Fight Club Week, and my personal favorite, Pony Fetus Launching Month.
Rarity? This is a me and Twilight only thing, so shut up. Also, you're fucked up.
May I stylize your hair?
What? I don't... Well, actually, you're pretty good with that. Go ahead.
Don't let her use the curling iron. That's how I got the scar in my ear.
My wife's a toaster asks, Dear
Why?
Deep Dash, are there homosexual ponies in Ponyville? If so, have you turned any one of those homosexual ponies straight because of your looks?
Well, yeah, there's both straight and gay ponies. For the record, we're both bi. And as for turning them around, I do it all the time. In fact, I'm sure the girls in this very train cart want me.
You just keep on thinking that. I don't know you that well.
Sorry, Rainbow, my pudding belongs on another station wagon.
They're saying that now, but let's see if they still think that in the future.
I know I will, Dashy.
Aww. Oh, fuck my ear!
Ask Just Shy asks to Twilight, so what you do if Trixie comes back to town? Or is Dashy just going to shoot her on sight? Oh, we don't have to worry about Trixie for a long time.
You see, Trixie actually did come back a few years ago, and well...
Well, if it isn't Twilight Sparkle, or should I say, Twilight Stinky!
Oh, what, bitch? I don't need to take that from you, you sagging asshole! What's that? I can't hear you over the sound of you dying!
She's still in a coma to this day.
Ironheat asks, would you want to wear a hat made out of children?
Rarity?
Already own some.
Grandmaster Box asks, so Dash, are you trained in mind control, or perhaps telekinesis, because that would help you out a lot better than you think. Unfortunately, despite how radically awesome I am, I can't do anything of that sort. Twilight, on the other hand, can totally do it.
However, mind control requires a lot of magic, and it tires me out pretty quickly.
Twilight did it to me once so I could bring her the latest volume of Canterlot High School Horse Club. During a hurricane.
Oh, I love that manga. I know! Can you believe that Toshiki finally asked Rukia out?
You knew damn well that we scheduled a hurricane. I even told you the day before.
But Dashy, it was the release date.
Well, it better had been worth it then, 'cause I could have died.
Well, they didn't even kiss after the date.
What?
And now for the last question of the day. Stovepipe Henry asks, do you watch My Little Human since you two look like characters from the show?
I've seen a few episodes of it. Apparently the show's supposed to be some alternate universe or something. Rachel Daffodil doesn't resemble me in looks or voice at all.
I'm not very fond of Trina Skylar either.
Actually, I hear there's lots of different versions of us, apparently. I hear there's a magic me, a pirate me, an undead me, an alicorn me, another blind me, a me that lives with Daring Do, and several other hundreds.
I've heard that there are like 50 insane me's, and another me that blows stuff up every 2 seconds.
There's a me that's not much different from myself, an evil, adorable Dr. Me, and a me with a penis.
I've heard that there's a me that's a little filly, and another me that's some weird part dog thing.
I've heard of a me that never stops eating apples, and a me that has lots of sex.
There's a bipolar me and a lovely me that likes to get stabbed a lot. Isn't that silly?
Wow. That's, wow. Oh, well, at least they don't exist here, right?
Right! Let's see, that killed about a few minutes.
Hey, guys. Wanna know what's not fun? This train. It's so boring. I'm actually all by myself in the really fancy caboose. It's a pretty nice room with a really soft bed. Of course, Twilight is too busy talking to Applejack about anime crap to join me in it, so I guess we'll read another diary entry to kill some time. Dear Diary, today, our school ordered every student to get ready for mandatory physical checkups.
This is basically the school's way of weeding out the kids who really suck. It's pretty simple. You just have to go through a couple of wing exercises. They range from speed, endurance, and capability. You have to reach a wingspan of at least 0.5, reach 100 flaps in under a minute, and last at least 3 minutes against a strong wind current. If you couldn't nail at least one of those, then you're expelled from flight school. Of course, this was no problem for me whatsoever, or Derpy for that matter. Fluttershy is a whole different story though. Not only is she one of the worst flyers in the school, she's the worst flyer I've ever seen. And I'm blind. She's the only Pegasus I know who can sink through clouds. I wonder when the poor girl is gonna get her cutie mark, or what her cutie mark will even be. I don't think eating glue is a special talent. Well, it might be, seeing how she hasn't died yet. Fluttershy was freaking out. She knew that she would blow every single one. I tried to calm her down by clocking her wingspan. It was the easiest exercise. I could not believe it. Who gets a negative triangle? Wow, was I really that bad?
Fluttershy, when did you get here?
I noticed you weren't with the others, so I figured you were back here. Plus, there wasn't anything on the food cart that caught my eye.
No glue?
No glue.
And yeah, you were that bad.
Well, I don't remember getting expelled. What happened next?
Let's read on. Seeing as how speed was definitely out, we tried testing her wing flaps.
After just 3 flaps, she pulled a muscle. It would have to take a miracle to get the girl to stay. Doesn't help that she's almost lighter than a feather, too. Before me and Derpy could come up with a good plan, it was already time for the physicals. There were concerns on how Derpy and I would do for the eye test, but we nailed them. The nurses were having a hard time writing down Derpy's info. By the time she was done, her entire form was filled with question marks. My form looked more like a form. I have a wingspan of 5.8, highest of any 7-year-old in the school's history, reached 350 flaps in under a minute, and lasted about 10 minutes straight in the wind test. Now obviously, I'm the greatest. I learned that my blood is rainbow colored, and I have slight pyromania, whatever that is, and apparently I'm really sensitive to paper. Sensitive to paper?
It means the sound makes me horny.
Wow. Twilight was a perfect match for you then, huh?
Anyways, finally, it was Fluttershy's turn.
Just like we guessed, she bombed all 3 tests. She was on the verge of tears. It sucks because Fluttershy obviously isn't meant for physical activities. She's only enrolled here because her parents wanted to go on vacation without her. And now she was gonna lose her friends. And I was gonna lose my best one. Right as they were finishing up her forms, some Pegasus lost control of a cloud. It shot a bolt of lightning directly at Fluttershy. But somehow she wasn't hurt. In fact, she didn't scream or cry. Fluttershy was taken to the school infirmary. They ran some tests on her. It turns out Fluttershy is immune to electricity. According to the nurses, glue doesn't conduct electricity, and because that's a huge part of her diet, her body got used to it so much that it became part of her figure. Which is pretty cool. So cool that despite her bombing every test, they decided to let her stay in flight school. Although in exchange, she has to be the school's lightning rod every Thursday after class. I was pretty relieved after it was all said and done. Then we all hugged and went out for ice cream to celebrate. It was a good day.
Aww. Hey, are you still immune to it?
Mm-hmm. I like to go skipping during thunderstorms. It's kind of relaxing, actually.
That sounds awesome. Well, that killed a few minutes. Wanna go see what the others are up to?
Sure.
We'll see you guys later. Twilight, we've been walking through the forest for 3 hours now. Can we stop and camp for the night?
But we're making good time. Why stop now?
Well, all the stores in Philadelphia were closed, so I'm still hungry. Being stuck on a train for 12 hours has left me exhausted. And lastly, Rarity won't get off me because she's not used to the darker grass in this area.
I'm sorry, Rainbow, but you know the old saying, the enemy of my enemy should really get a job.
I hate you.
Well, alright. We'll camp here tonight and head directly for the Crystal Empire in the morning.
Finally.
We should split up and look for anything that resembles food.
Let's do it. Wow, seriously? There's nothing?
Sorry, Dashie. I can't just make dinner appear out of my horn.
Well, try harder.
Where did Fluttershy go?
Oh, she's just talking to that bear.
Shouldn't we go and help her?
Nah, it's cool. She can talk to animals. She's probably calming it down or something.
Have you seen any comets around here, Mr. Bear? That's great. Oh my, it seems as though there's something on your neck. Here, I'll get that for— Yeah! I got dinner.
What the fuck?
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Oh, sweet Jesus!
Cadance!
What? You've never had bear meatloaf? Or bear stew?
Fluttershy, we're herbivores! Are you out of your mind?
Twilight, I promise you, you haven't lived until you try my buffalo souffle.
Hey, you know, eating other animals ain't so bad after all.
Pass the bear paw.
When was the last time we looked at the stars?
The night of our very first date.
Man, after all these years, I can't believe I still have you.
Aw, Dashie. It's a bit cold tonight.
Don't worry, sweetie. My wings will keep you warm.
Oh, Dashie.
Say, I know it's a bit late, but do you want to look at some questions really quick?
Okay, but only if you nibble on my ears. Eggplant John asks, Rainbow, you sexy beast, how does it feel knowing that you can't see that hot ass of yours?
Oh, please, I don't need eyesight to know that my ass is smoking. I know how to flaunt it.
I really wish you wouldn't tease the crowd so much. It's pretty creepy watching everyone trying to rub one out simultaneously.
You should see how they act around Nurse Redheart.
I hope she's not too lonely at home.
Wet Cornbread asks, if you were trapped on a desert island with every pony we have met already, who would you eat first?
Why would I eat another pony when I'm surrounded by sweets?
The only downside to eating tons of dessert would be weight gain and diabetes. Besides, we can't really get stuck on an island. I can fly, and Twilight can teleport.
Sardines Ain't My Garage asks, do you actually poop rainbows?
Do I, Twilight?
What the? I don't know. I have more important things to do than look at shit.
You know they have doctors who specialize—
I don't care.
Not Sergeant Soul asks, do you like the song Call Me Maybe and Call Me Sergeant Soul? Oh, why did you ask that?
Oh my god, I absolutely love that song.
What song?
Call Me Maybe.
That song is my life!
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. So here's my number.
Now shut the fuck up!
Dashie, you ruined it! We were so close.
I'm sorry, but I prefer something a bit less grating.
Oh, whatever. You don't even know, Dashie. You don't even know.
You really don't.
You seriously don't.
What did you even come from? Oh, whatever. Let's just all head to bed.
Alrighty then. It's getting darker anyway. Good night, everyone. We've got another day of searching ahead of us.
Good night.
Dashie, stop dry humping me. Okay, hurry up and finish.
Jeez, this place is really shiny.
This is such an exquisite and beautiful country. Even some of the ponies are crystallized.
Do you think when the sun rises it gets a bit too shiny around here?
I wonder if when they break, they die.
Mystery solved.
Kevin, no! How could you? You murdered my husband! Who would do such a thing?
Oh, don't you worry, dear. He'll make a ravishing chandelier, or maybe a new dress, or a wine glass.
He was my lover! You selfish monster! What do you have to say for yourself?
Wow, we've only been here for about 10 seconds and Rarity goes and kills a happy couple.
Even I have to admit, that was a bit unnecessary.
It was for their own good. Clearly, they were the victims of fashion.
Well, she's not wrong.
Girls, show some class. My brother is the prince here.
Twilight's right. We gotta show Shining the respect his kingdom deserves. His people must prosper and live in harmony, just like how we represent it.
Screw his people. Shining's the only royalty in my family. He owes me a princess status.
This castle is much more impressive than Princess Celestia's.
Maybe Cadance is a lot more princess-like.
Shining, your little sister is here.
Twilight! I haven't seen you in years. Come here and give your brother a nice big hug. Oh, hey, you brought your friends, too.
Howdy.
Nice to see you again.
A pleasure to meet you.
Are you divorced yet?
Huh. And I see you've brought Rainbow Dash, too.
And what's that supposed to mean, future brother-in-law?
Oh, nothing. I was hoping Twilight would have traded up to someone a bit more deserving by now.
Shining!
Well, hey, I missed you too, dick. What's it like permanently hanging 10?
Dashie!
At least everyone gets my gender right the first time over the phone. 100% accuracy.
Shining! fighting!
If only you were good at identifying your own wife. I may not be perfect, but at least I'm not retarded.
Dashi!
Right. Because everyone knows you're the best at identifying things. How many hooves am I holding up?
Stop fighting!
Shining Dickhead started it.
And now I'm ending it. For Twily's sake.
Thank you. Now then, how are you and Cadance doing?
Me and Cadance, yeah. We've been great. I mean, sure, she's ridiculously nitpicky about the small things, but overall, we've been pretty happy.
I told you to get the burgundy curtains. These are maroon. You hate me.
I swear, every day it's a new crisis with her. Did you know that she still wears her wedding dress?
You guys are still happy together though, right? True love conquers all.
We'll be okay. My love for her hasn't changed a bit.
Good. Good. They're safe. I'm sure you're aware of the comet, right?
Yeah, the Equibus White. I would go over and check it out myself, but I can't leave Cadance or my people unattended to. I would have sent our guards to go and move it, but they're a bit more fragile than other ponies.
That's what we're here for, compadre.
Can you tell us where it's located?
The comet crash landed about 20 miles east from here. You can't miss it.
Thanks a lot, Shining. Come on, girls. We've got a comet to freeze. My PB&J is all wrong. I wanted the jelly on the bottom, not the top.
Just flip the sandwich over, honey. It's not so bad, really.
Oh, everything bad happens to me. Me!
We're, gonna leave now.
We'll see you after we finish our mission, Shining.
Good luck, Twily. I know you can do it.
30 Bits says she's pregnant.
Make it 50.
Ow! Look, a beautiful burning pile of cosmic atomic destruction!
Even though this thing's supposed to kill us, it does look mighty fine. And it only took us one day to find it. There's no way we can fail now.
Alright, sweet. We found our ticking time bomb. So, how do we move it?
I don't know.
What?
I never really thought about it. I was more worried about finding the comet.
Can't you or Rarity levitate it?
My magic's a lot stronger than Rarity's. Even if combined together, it'll still be way too heavy to lift it. Physically touching it would cause 4th-degree burns, and that's not counting the comet at its most blazing.
How did you guess that just from looking at it?
You pick up a few things as a lawyer. So what do we do? If magic won't work, and we can't even touch it, how do we get this thing to budge? I'm pretty stumped by this one. Let's set up our camp and try to think of some ideas.
I'll go look for food.
I'll go with you. I wonder if there's something in my court records.
I'll go and seduce the comet into being less fat!
I know. Maybe if we answer a couple more questions, we'll get some kind of clue on what to do.
Wouldn't hurt to give it a shot.
Funkyzilla asks, never mind my last question, Dashie. My new actual question is, Dashie, if you're the coolest pony in Equestria, then why don't you ever hang out in Ponyville, and how did Nurse Redheart walk around your house or even knock on the door? Why bother to hang out with anyone else? Twilight is the best thing I could ever ask for.
Aww.
Plus, my friends are already here. As for how Red can walk around our house, Twilight casted a spell that allows other pony types to walk on clouds. She's done it before. Also, she didn't knock, she rang the doorbell.
Ask Just Shy asks to Fluttershy. Does it feel good to, kill?
I hope you guys are up for my smoked turkey and snake linguine. God, I love hunting.
That settles that. I Suck asks, where do you think the last baby pony is?
I honestly have no exact location in mind. She could be anywhere. Or worse, she could be...
Don't cry, sweetie. If she's really my seed, then she'll have a hard time dying.
But, Dashie...
Listen, Twilight. How about after we complete our mission, we start looking for Scootaloo?
But we have no idea where she is!
So, that shouldn't stop us. We'll travel all across the country, stopping by every place possible, and we'll ask around. Think of it as a vacation of sorts.
It's gonna be really tough. But okay. We'll make preparations once we get home.
That's my girl. Yeah, I can't think of anything. We're gonna die.
What? We can't give up now. We haven't even tried anything.
Well, we've already lost day 2. And that thing's looking a lot hotter than yesterday. Also, I don't think Rarity's flirting is working.
And after accidentally drowning my father on purpose, I became the queen of the new world. And now Princess Luna is my legal daughter. So, do you want to go out? Because I don't.
Is there really nothing you can do with your magic? Can't you, like, make a magic catapult or something?
No, Dashy. Like I said before, I can't even lift it. There's nothing I can do in the current state it's in.
What if instead of trying to lift it, we find a way to roll it instead?
Well, if we could somehow touch it without burning to death, then that could work. Is there a way we could somehow change its form? Even if it's temporary?
Wait, I think I might have an idea. I'll be right back. No. No. Dear God, no. Aha! How about we temporarily freeze it?
Dashy, we need to freeze it at the peak of the Everfree Summit.
I know, but that doesn't mean that we can't freeze it anywhere else, right?
What's the cloud for?
This cloud right here can make snow. If I jump on it long enough, maybe I can turn the comet into a giant snowball.
But wouldn't the comet just melt the snow?
We Pegasi aren't dumb now. Cloudsdale is famous for weather control. The snow this cloud can make will stick to any surface because it's infused with rainbows. And everyone knows rainbows are indestructible.
Wow, seriously? What's the process of making snow anyway?
You don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
Well, I'm a bit curious.
You don't want to know.
All right then. Even if the snow sticks, I doubt it'll be cold enough to safely make contact with.
Which is why I'm gonna jump the equivalent of a blizzard. I figure that should be more than enough, right?
Well, I'm not too sure about this plan, but it's better than nothing. Good luck, Dashy!
Okay, here I go. Ha! Ah! Okay, I think that should do it.
Okay, now we just need to make sure it's safe to touch. Who wants to give it a try, not it?
This feels really nice on my behind.
It's safe. Okay, girls, get ready to push.
Man, this thing is heavy.
Oh, not to worry. I'll just use a spell to make it weigh less. See? Easy peasy. What? Was that not a cool enough thing to say?
Twilight, now I love you from the bottom of my heart, but why the hell didn't you just do that in the first place?
What are you talking about? Oh, God, I'm dumb.
It's okay, Twilight. We're all a little forgetful sometimes.
I agree with Fluttershy. The only difference was that everyone was in danger of perishing, and it would have been all your fault.
You're really not helping, you know.
Look, let's just forget this happened and head for the Everfree Summit.
Yeah, we're not gonna let a little setback ruin our mission. We've come this far. How bad can the summit be?
God, it's so cold!
Just bear it a little longer. We're almost there.
I can't feel my wings.
I can't feel my face.
I can't feel my tail.
I can't get enough of this tea.
Rarity, get off me and help Twilight with the comet!
Oh, what a lovely looking lake!
Lake?
Right there at the peak. It's clearer than those unfortunate crystal ponies. By the way, no one has said anything about my beautiful crystal scarf.
That lake has got to be where we can freeze the Equibus white. Let's hustle, girls.
I don't know if the blizzard is affecting my eyesight, but does the comet look really red?
And it's pulsating. You don't think.
Oh, crap. Twilight, hurry!
The weight spell is starting to fade. Rarity, help me levitate it closer to the lake.
Not until everyone says something nice about my scarf.
Rarity, please.
I don't hear any compliments.
It's
delicious, y'all.
Oh, why, thank you.
We did it. We saved the world.
Yeah!
We're heroes.
Yeah! We can go back home in fucking style.
Hell
yeah!
And we can throw rocks at children and take their marshmallows.
Yeah!
Twilight Sparkle, you and your friends have once again saved all of Equestria from dying. Well, even if you failed, I'd be okay, but you didn't, and that's really good.
Thank you, Princess.
To celebrate this wonderful accomplishment, we'll throw you all an amazing party with lots of food and sweets and gifts for me!
We appreciate the party and all, Princess, but it's already nighttime, and we're all pretty beat.
Ah, yes, good point. We shall celebrate tomorrow, then.
I'm afraid that won't do either, Princess. Me and Dashy are going to be out of town for a good while.
Oh, is it your honeymoon?
What? No, we're just, honeymoon.
Actually, we're just gonna go look for our lost child is all.
I understand. Your personal matters must be attended to. When you do find your child, let's celebrate with a congratulations/welcome back/you're not dead party.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Hi. We should get going. It's pretty late.
Agreed. Good night, everyone, and thank you all once again.
No problem, Your Highness.
Oh, girls, did you get me anything from the... I should have said that first.
It's been a long time since we've all had an adventure together. And you know what? It was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it was great hanging out with all you girls again. This was actually my first adventure. I can see why my twin likes you guys so much.
I guess this means we can start hanging out again?
I don't see why not.
Over the course of our 9-year-long hiatus, I've always longed and hoped that something would bring us all together again. Never once did I forget the experiences we've shared and lessons we've learned through the hardships we've faced. My only prayer is that we should all stay together until the very end.
That was, kind of a pretty thing to say.
Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for Officer Rarity to start her night shift. Wee.
And I take it back.
Let's all get together sometime, okay? Sure thing. Good night, girls.
Good night.
First thing tomorrow morning, we start packing.
Right. Okay, is that everything?
Let's check the list. Food,
Check.
pots and pans,
Check.
books, manga books, towels, money, brushes, ice cream, and cookies.
Yep, got it all. Everything else we need is in the RV.
Okay, great.
Now for my list. Cigarettes, check. Twilight, check. Guns, check. More guns, check. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm ready to go when you are.
Wait, before we shove off, how about we answer a few questions, seeing as how we won't be reading from Ponyville for a good while.
Sure thing. Can't forget the laptop anyway.
Want to go for a lightning round?
You got it.
Starting with Anons. We're going through a bunch, so I'm not giving you names. Uppercase O, lowercase W, uppercase O. Are you two really lesbians?
Obviously. Dash, what's your favorite color?
All of them. Hi, :3.
That's not a question. To Deep Dash, have you ever played Halo or Gear of War?
I don't know what those are. Where does Twilight order her books from?
Internet. Can you describe you and Twi doing it?
Lots of sexy noises. If Crazy is a lesbian, then how did she have 4 kids?
Because Rainbow Dash. Do either of you drink coffee?
Yep.
I prefer tea.
Are you okay?
Most of the time. How does Rainbow Dash see color and read words when she's blind?
Because I'm the greatest, sexiest blind ninja of all time. Twilight, get off the ceiling!
No! Switching to actual users now. Stella Silver Heart 09 asks, Hey Dash, could you please teach me how to do a sonic rainbow?
Nope. Hey, Big Guy asks, do you two ever go fishing?
Nope. Travis Bickle for President asks, if life won the Saw movies, because they both have needless violence and terrible writing. Just like your question!
Sure, why not? Russia's Goddess asks, Twilight, what happened to the babies you had?
3 died, 1 missing. The Smash Bro asks, do you guys read erotica together?
Yeah, and it just makes me hornier. Ask Scourge asks, so why are you two here, together, alone?
We live here. Bubbleberry Answers asks, care to give us a good laugh? Smiley face.
Last one. Quote Bubble the Pony asks, can I hire Andrice? What are his rates?
Who the hell is that? Phew, that takes care of that.
Twilight, Dashy,
Red!
Redheart!
I haven't seen you two in days. I heard you guys did something about a comet.
Yeah, save the world again. That sort of thing.
I see the both of you have packed. That explains the RV outside. Where are you heading?
We're going to look for our lost child, Scootaloo.
We have no idea where she is or if she's even alive, but we're determined to find out.
Sounds like fun. Can I come along too?
You wanna come with us?
Mm-hmm. If we find her, I can give her a medical checkup and fix her right up if she has anything. So give me a break from work.
But don't you have to work practically every day?
Oh, please, Twilight. I've been doing this for years. I've got enough vacation and sick days to last decades. Plus, I'm a nurse. I'm already set for life.
Can't argue with that.
Well, okay. Having a nurse on the road will be really helpful.
We'll be waiting in the RV. Let us know when you're all set.
You got it, honey.
Wow, it's really nice in here.
Yep. It's got a kitchen, lots of cupboards and drawers, a fridge, plasma TV, 2 bathrooms, couches, a desk for our laptop, pull-out sofa, microwave, coffee maker, a jacuzzi in the back, and 3 beds.
This is amazing! How did you afford this?
Oh, Twilight, you're so cute. Afford. That's funny.
You stole it?
Of course not. I just went to the dealership and told them that I saved their lives yesterday and they gave it to me. On the house.
Dashy, you shouldn't use your heroic achievements for personal gain. Think of all the ponies you have to work hard to...
You were saying?
Oh, what the hell? A freebie every now and then won't hurt.
Thought so. By the way, this thing runs on magic. You don't mind, right, honey?
Nah, it's okay. This is nothing compared to the Equibus White.
Okay, I'm all set and ready. Just needed to get some medical supplies and a few outfits.
Alright, cool. Everyone's here. I'll drive. Where should we head to first?
Let's stop by the nearest town we've never been to.
You got it. Hang on, Scootaloo. Mommy's coming.
I'm going drinking with Jesus. Everything is divine. Now that I'm here, I get to make all the beer, 'cause he likes to make the wine.
Dashy, that's the 5th mailbox you've hit this entire trip.
Well, better add that to the list of milestones.
List of milestones?
We've been driving for like 4 weeks now. Half the time it's just us driving straight ahead with the occasional turn or two. So to make the trip a little more fun, me and Red have been keeping track of certain things. Hey Red, what's on the list so far?
Let's see. We've been to 22 cities, 87 counties, 25 diners, 8 restaurants, hit 5 mailboxes, and ran over 3 stallions.
Dashy, keep your eyes on the road! Do you know what I mean? Drive better!
Come on, I'm an excellent driver. Trust me.
The possibly roadkill ponies beg to differ.
Well, they had more than enough time to dodge.
What are you talking about? Wait, you mean you ran them over on purpose?
Well, you gotta make a trip fun somehow.
Dashy, sometimes you're just impossible.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do! I hate when you get so reckless!
But Twilight...
I don't want to hear it! Just drive!
Yes, dear.
Now then, if you need me, I'll be in the jacuzzi!
Having a few romantic struggles, Dashy?
A little. Twilight's been acting a little different since we left Ponyville.
It seems like she hasn't been sleeping much. Is everything all right between you two?
Yeah, we're fine. We didn't get in a fight or anything. We just haven't been as intimate as usual.
I've noticed. You've only done it 3 times this whole trip.
You've been keeping count?
Believe it or not, Dashy, I know a lot about intimacy.
Oh, don't you worry, I believe that.
I haven't been doing so hot myself. I've only had 57 mares and 62 stallions this whole month. Usually I'd average 80 of each by now.
Jeez, Red. How did you find the time to do that during our stops? Better yet, do you have any diseases? Do you ever get any diseases?
Funny story now that you mention it. 4 days ago I caught...
Twilight? What happened?
Let's move.
Twilight? Honey, are you okay? You're shaking. What's wrong?
Dashy! In the water!
Huh?
Hello!
Ah! Rarity! What the hell are you... How the hell did you... Why the hell are you here?
Oh, well, you see, after I finished my nightly duties, I recalled you mentioning how you were going orphan hunting. So, like jello-filled allergy medication for your grandmother, I decided to stow away in your RV.
In the jacuzzi?
Precisely.
Wait, we've all used the jacuzzi at least once, and we never ever saw you in here.
I'm very, very good at breathing underwater, and my fashion expertise has given me loads of camouflage experience. I guess you could say I truly am a Rarity.
I'm gonna shoot her! I'm gonna shoot her!
Dashy, don't! She's one of the elements! Like it or not, we need her!
But...
Oh, and I also brought a guest! Hello, everyone! It's me, Sweetie Belle! I was the water all along!
Oh god, they sound too similar.
Rarity, why did you bring your little sister with you?
I can shoot that one, right?
Dashy!
Well, I certainly couldn't have left my little sister all alone at my boutique. I mean, if she was my daughter or something, then I'd be a pretty bad parent. Orphans are cute and all, but I'd hate to be related to one.
So many things wrong! Too much to handle? Must relax with cookies!
I should go check on her.
Oh, I hope she doesn't get mad after she finds out they're gone.
Where the fuck are my cookies?
How good, she sounds ecstatic.
Who ate my cookies?
Oh, me and Sweetie ate them overnight. Being underwater sure leaves you famished.
Ah! This is all your fault!
My fault?
If you hadn't gotten me pregnant in the first place, then we wouldn't be miles away from home, driving in a stupid RV across the country! Ugh, sometimes, I don't even know why I put up with you and your disabilities! Sometimes, I regret ever meeting you in the first place! You horrible excuse for a partner! All it was... I just...
Twilight.
I'm sorry, Dashy. I didn't mean it. Any of that.
Twilight, you haven't been sleeping or eating much at all, have you?
No.
This entire time, you've been thinking about her, right?
Yes. The more we keep stopping, the less hope I feel of finding her. I just can't stop thinking of how cold she might be. Or if she's in danger. It's tearing me apart not knowing.
Honey, I'm sorry for not noticing sooner. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't realize how strongly you felt about this. You're right. I'm not a good partner. And I'm definitely not worth a damn of a mother.
Dashy, that's not true. You've made me the happiest mare in the world. I was just really frustrated, and I shouldn't have taken it out on you. Can you forgive me?
Always.
I love you, Dashy.
I love you too, Twilight.
And I love scissors after the first date.
What?
I know what might make you feel better. Want to answer some questions to try and clear your mind a little?
A little break wouldn't hurt, I guess.
I'll be outside getting some fresh air.
Come along, Sweetie Belle. I bet I can swallow more pine cones than you.
Oh, Rarity, you know the old saying.
Birds of a feather are still delicious raw. You're on.
Let's get started. Diaphragm Danny asks, in case of a zombie outbreak, which one of you will survive the longest? Since I'm awesome with guns, have incredible speed, and I'm downright sexy, I'll be just fine.
I'm pretty sure zombies don't care about physical attractions. I, for one, think I'd be able to handle myself just fine with my magic.
Well, if the zombies don't pay attention to me, they definitely will to Red. You'd think she'd sleep with one?
You know, I wouldn't put it past her.
Flaccid in the Acid asks, you guys think Pinkie can't die because she's some kind of intelligent zombie?
Intelligent isn't the word I'd use for Pinkie. My theory is, for whatever reason, Pinkie was born with a terrible voice, and in order to compensate for that, she was given the ability to regenerate.
If that's true, then I call bull. That's too good of a compensation.
Well, it's similar to how it worked for you, Dashy. You were born blind, with literally no eyeballs, but your other senses make up for it incredibly. Your senses are accurate 85% of the time, and you excel in using firearms. Although, there are drawbacks to both of your compensations.
How could it be bad for Pinkie? Never dying? Sounds good to me.
If my theory is correct, Pinkie will witness the world changing constantly. Can you imagine being the only individual in the world who has witnessed many an era, with absolutely no one to truly share it with because of their so-called gift? Just watching all the people you've come to know wither away until the cycle starts again? Of course, it's only a theory. I doubt there'll ever be anyone like that.
Huh, that does sound plausible. You could be right.
Am I ever wrong?
My answer is, she's so unlikable that even the Grim Reaper doesn't want her.
Broken Femur Bob asks, whatever happened to Tank? You know, that tortoise you had as a pet?
See, the thing is, I only had him for like 5 minutes. I went back to Fluttershy and asked if tortoises played dead often. She gave him a look, and it turns out that he was 155 years old, so his last few minutes were with me. He didn't leave much of an impact, although it would have been great cover from bullets. My talent is a spoon asks, to Crazy Twilight, when did your love for anime start?
Well, it all started back when I was a little filly. You see, I didn't have any friends at all when I was younger. All I would usually do is read books, learn spells, take a nap, and then read more books. One day, Princess Celestia suggested that I should watch some TV for once. I couldn't really say no. She was literally pulling me out of the library, kicking and screaming. She blocked all the educational shows because, according to her, it's worse than birthing a child while on fire. And thus,
I was introduced to the world of anime. It was so much different from regular cartoons. They were animated a lot better, and they were so entertaining, and they were just so intriguing. Eventually, I just stopped watching normal cartoons altogether. Oh, let me tell you about my first con experience. When I was only 14 years old...
That's okay, honey. Let's save that for another time. You know how you get when the topic is about anime.
I tried to get Dashi to watch one with me once.
Hey, babe. I'm back from work.
Oh, hi, Dashi. You're right on time to watch the latest episode of Super Ninja Alchemist Goddess Pirate Sisterhood.
That surprisingly sounds kind of cool.
Oh, it's starting!
Yeah! You believe in yourself! You believe in your heart! Never ever give up the toothbrush!
Yeah, I can't do this. I quit. Well, I tried. The mob Scootaloo asks, there are fucking zombies eating my foods. What do I do? Well, I'm pretty positive you're not our Scootaloo. And what's with all these zombie questions?
Well, even if she's not ours, a Scootaloo is a Scootaloo.
Well, I guess my advice would be, shoot him in the head. That's an insta-kill. Shoving salt down their throats also works. Good luck, kid.
Oh, I'm getting those thoughts again.
Just relax now, sweetie. Let's think positively. I mean, if worst does come to worst, maybe it won't be so bad after all. I mean, what if she's like a robot or something?
Now opening love.exe. I love you, Mommy. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, kid. Granted, that would be kinda cool. What could possibly be worse than that?
Mommy, guess what? I'm pregnant.
Ah!
Dashi, she'd be 6 by now. That's impossible.
What happened to them?
They swallowed too many pine cones during their dumb little contest, and now I have to pump their stomachs.
And I would have won, but I declare draw for now.
Say, I don't mean to pry, but I've been curious for a good while now. How did you lose your child anyway?
Should we tell them? I mean, it won't do any harm.
I guess we've held it back long enough. You see, roughly 6 years ago, me, Twilight, and Scoots were on vacation.
After we had our first 3 kids die because of Dashi.
Okay, I dropped the second kid. That one was all me. But you didn't remember the first one was in the crib either.
But Dashi! It was the 2-week-long Canterlot High School Horse Club Marathon!
Wow. No offense, but you guys are terrible.
Anyways, when Scootaloo was born, we decided that 4th time's a charm, and that this time we were going to be the best parents ever. And you know what? It worked. We began to focus practically all of our time on her. It got to the point where we had eventually stopped seeing our friends, and Pinkie Pie for various reasons. Twilight even told Spike that she wouldn't be writing letters to the princess for a while. We had lots of fun raising her. She was pretty clever too. She couldn't talk, but it seemed like she knew exactly what we were saying. For example, every time I'd say fuck, she'd cover her ears and laugh. It was adorable. She even drew a picture of me.
Eventually, we decided to show her the world outside of Ponyville. The one place I had in mind was the Cherry Blossom Forest located north of Hoofington.
That sounds really nice. Why there specifically?
'Cause Twilight's a huge dork.
Hey!
But you're my dork.
Thought so.
It was actually around that time when Twilight had asked Spike to get a blanket for Scootaloo, but we all know where that got him. Anyway, we made our way to the Cherry Blossom Forest and had a great time. Everything was perfect. That is, until Scootaloo started coughing non-stop. She got all these rashes and was struggling to breathe properly. Twilight started flipping through her books as fast as she could and came to the conclusion that she was highly allergic to cherry blossoms.
I had never seen a reaction like that before. I'm not a professional, but I'm sure little Scootaloo did not have much time left. We were miles away from a doctor, and we didn't have any medical supplies. My teleportation wasn't powerful enough at the time to travel that far a distance.
Even with my own speed, I don't think I would have been able to reach the doctor in time. Not only that, but if I had done a rain boom while holding her, shattering the sound barrier alone would have been enough to kill her. She was only a year old at the time. We started to panic. We ran through the forest screaming for help, hoping someone could assist us.
Just when we were starting to give up hope, a mare had found us. She lived nearby and asked what the trouble was. We explained our situation and pleaded for her help. All of a sudden, I started coughing too. Turns out I was allergic to cherry blossoms as well. Which is stupid because I thought me and Kawaii had an understanding.
The mayor we spoke to said that it's pretty common for some visitors to have a reaction to the region's cherry blossoms. Somehow I wasn't affected. Then again, I'm blind, so the world kind of owes me. She said that it happens so often that she already had medicine on standby. However, at the time, she only had enough medicine for one pony. Naturally, we chose Scootaloo, although I couldn't just leave Twilight unattended to.
The mayor suggested that we give her Scootaloo for a bit while Dashi would take me to the nearest hospital. Normally, we wouldn't have trusted a complete stranger, but we really had no other choice.
So we handed Scootaloo over to her, and in turn, she gave us her address. The plan was to return to her after Twilight was all better. Part of me felt unsure to just leave her with some random stranger, but another part of me told me that I could trust her. Something about her just gave off a familiar sensation, one that I only feel with Twilight. In any case, I just had to trust her. I grabbed Twilight and flew to the nearest hospital. Twilight was capable of handling her allergy a lot longer than Scoots could. A few days later, after Twilight was all better, we headed for the mayor's house. However,
When we arrived, the house where the mayor supposedly lived in was destroyed. At first, we began to suspect that maybe she sent us to an abandoned address in order to run off with Scootaloo. But upon closer inspection, the damages to the house were fairly recent.
looking through the remains of the house, it had been shot repeatedly with a minigun. We searched around Hoofington, but they were nowhere to be found. Scootaloo was gone. There were no traces of where either she or the mayor could be. We could have filed a report for a missing child, but we figured that wherever she is right now, she'd be much safer and better off without us. Of course, it's been years now. Whether she's aware of us or if she even hates us, we're determined to at least find out what happened to her.
And that's pretty much it. It's all my fault. If we hadn't gone to the stupid forest in the first place, then she would still be with us.
Oh, honey, don't get upset. No one could have known that you and her were allergic to cherry blossoms. I'm sure wherever Scootaloo is, she's safe, warm, and happy.
Who exactly was this mare anyway? Did you ever get her name?
Nope. All I remember was that her coat was pink and that her hair was dark blue. It's kind of funny. Like, the second she showed up, I felt really safe with her around. I wonder who she was.
Wait, did you say Scootaloo? I'm sure that's what you said because you repeated it like an epileptic parrot. But clarification is nice.
Yes, we said Scootaloo. Why do you ask?
That's funny. One of my IM buddies has the exact same name.
What?
Hang on, it's on my laptop. Rarity, can I have my laptop? Sure thing, little sister. There you go. Thank you.
Okay, I think you might need several operations. And I'm not flirting. I'm worried about you.
I think I have a picture somewhere. Is this who you're looking for?
Oh my god, Twilight, look.
Scootaloo! Look how big she's gotten!
She's perfectly safe. Sweetie, why didn't you say anything before?
Well, you never asked.
This is honestly our first conversation.
Oh, why hello there, I'm Sweetie Belle.
I know. How did you meet her?
Sorry, I don't talk to strangers.
Wait, what the— Sweetie!
If you must know, I met her on a high school horse club message board.
Scootaloo watches anime too? Dashi, we must find her now!
Alrighty then, sweetie. Where does Scootaloo currently live?
She told me that she lives with her grandmother in Trottingham. Apparently she lives in a condo.
Grandma? Who's her grandmother?
I don't know, she's never shown me a picture of her. But I do have a picture of some rocks and an autopsy.
How far is Trottingham from here?
Let's see. We're currently in some place called Piccadilly. The GPS says it's a 63-hour drive from here.
Alright then, that's where we're going.
I hope she'll remember us when we get there. Oh, Dashi, I'm so excited! Let's get our daughter back!
You got it, sweetheart.
Six.
Huh? Oh, hey, some more questions. And they're all for me. Ha! Told you, Twilight. I'll always be more popular. Let's see here. First one says, how do cloud work, Rainbow? I'm assuming you mean how a cloud works. You see, us Pegasi can make clouds practically on a whim. Clouds are made out of butter, gum, a few balloons, and some Pegasus dandruff. Once those are mixed in, it takes a puffy shape, and there's your cloud. Of course, that's what I'm allowed to tell you. Can't give away our secrets. Believe it or not, clouds have their own versions of genders. Male clouds can make rain if you hit them hard enough, and female clouds can make rain if you squeeze them in the right place. Ask Just Shy asks, oh, hello, Rainbow Dash. I was wondering, could you possibly make it rain on Rarity's fashion show tomorrow? That pony thinks she can get away with calling me bland. I'll show her. Call me bland, I'll make her soggy and sad. Well, I could try, but seeing how it's Rarity, she would somehow keep the show going. I mean, she did have that one show that took place in a burning hospital. Kero Kamina asks, have you ever cracked your shades or had to buy new ones? Thankfully, no. These shades are actually my first pair. I've had them ever since that day back in flight school. Logical asks, does dirt ever get stuck in places you'd rather it didn't? All the fucking time. This one says, do you still have Puppet Twilight? Haha, do I still have Puppet Twilight? Yes. Sometimes when Twilight isn't around, I cuddle with it. And when she's away and I get really lonely, I sleep with it. Not like that, by the way. I mean like a teddy bear. Although it still gets kinda creepy sometimes. Oh, Dashie! I'm feeling frisky tonight! But Twilight, I can't cheat on Twilight with you, Twilight. Shh! She doesn't have to know. I'm not crazy, I swear. To Deep Dash, are Big Mac and Caramel cold cuddlers since they are always together? I don't know a thing about either of them, so, maybe I guess. Kazuki asks, what would be your ultimate sandwich? And how would a pony even make and eat a sandwich without hands? Normally, we ponies would eat sandwiches with flowers and stuff like that, but Fluttershy showed us how awesome meat tastes. So mine is a triple-decker bear sandwich with mayonnaise, ketchup, bacon, some vinegar, a little paprika, and some lettuce. Also, we can make sandwiches with our hooves. Do our hooves really look that useless to humans? Do you have a theme song that plays when you're doing something awesome? I have theme songs for certain occasions. For example, this is a song that plays when I walk outside and everyone can't help but stare at me. This song plays when I'm about to win the fight I'm currently in. This song plays when I'm just strutting around town. And for some reason, this song plays when I hit a kid in the face.
You looked at me like what you see. Just get a taste, got no time to waste. You know what you want, so let me be blunt. Let yourself go, let's put on a show. Too hot.
Man, that sounds awesome. I'm gonna go listen to that again. See you later. Alright, time for some more questions. Huh, a lot of anons this time. It'd be nice if actual users would ask something once in a while. First one says, how painful are Legos to you? Legos? I've never been hit with a Lego before. If anything, it would be a little annoying. Unless you threw them really hard at someone. Or if you aim for their eyes. Hey look, a plus for me. If you mean by stepping on them, then they don't really hurt. Our legs are pretty strong and durable, so it's not that big a deal. That isn't to say that we can't control how much weight we put into every step. We can be tender with our hooves. You just have to be really careful. If Fluttershy can crush an apple without crying, except for that one time, then I can walk on Legos and not feel a thing. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm doing just fine. Got my wings all nice and clean, feeling pretty good about myself. Thanks for asking. Gee, why can't I get more questions like that? Or any questions for that matter. It's always something stupid like, what's the color of Tuesday? Or something really random. Dash, I need some dating advice, and you are honestly the only pony that I trust enough to give it to me. How do I ask a girl out at a con while dressed as Jigglypuff? Well, I could see why you'd come to me for dating advice. I am me, after all. Although I've never been to a con and I have no idea what a Jigglypuff is. I'm gonna assume you're dressed as a soggy muffin. So my advice would be, perform the soggy muffin mating dance. And if that doesn't work, you can always just wiggle your ass. I do that to Twilight all the time and it seems to work. The Alabroni asks, I challenge you to a race. Okay. Well, you didn't show up, so I win. Are you a big sports fan? What sports do ponies play? Of course I like sports. The career I'm after is all about being athletic. And, my love for sports kind of killed my third child, but never mind that. We actually have some sports you might recognize, like tennis, soccer, hoofball, volleyball, aerial soccer, hurricane blitz, cloud surfing, hunting, relay racing, exploding twister ninja fencing, lightning dodging, ice skating, lava polo, the list goes on. The only game we can't seem to work right is baseball. We can't really catch a small ball flying at us at over 100 miles per hour. Doesn't help that unicorns break the game with their magic, and how we resort to catching the ball with our teeth half the time. It's only led to multiple dental and facial injuries. Is there a surgery to deal with not having eyes? I honestly have no clue. Maybe? If there is, I'm pretty sure I can't afford it. Plus, it could be pretty risky. Being able to see what life is really like would be awesome. But I'm happy enough as I am. And I'm damn sexy. Raining Chocolate 92 asks, what type of mental illness does Twilight have? Twilight doesn't have a mental illness, but she does have something special about her. Twilight is usually bubbly, cheerful, and adorable, and I do my best to keep her that way. I love her with all my heart, but I can't help but worry about her, even when she's happy. You see, when Twilight isn't happy, she changes. And I don't mean when she gets emotional or frustrated when she doesn't have her cookies. It's very different. She's not a murderer or anything like that, but let's just say, there's a reason as to why some refer to her as Crazy Twilight. Rainbow Dash, have you ever tried sonic rain booming while smoking? Oh my god, that sounds like an awesome idea. I'm gonna try that right now. Oh god! This was a terrible idea! My insides are on fire! Fuck! I'm gonna go recover. I'll see you guys later. So, how much farther is it?
The GPS says 32 hours.
Damn.
I have an idea. How about we answer some questions? That should kill a few minutes or so.
Sounds good to me. Read 'em off.
Shiner Johnson asks, Hey Deep Dash, I was wondering, what do you Twilight do in your spare time?
Oh, you know, the usual. We read together, go shopping, drink till we wake up on top of one another, shoot stuff, cuddle.
Make out?
Nuzzle each other.
Nibble on your wings?
Why'd you stop?
I'm sorry, but we're gonna fuck this out. Ooh. I also take Twilight up to the clouds. You really can't beat an awesome view from a cloud.
Cardiac Arrest asks, how are you able to drive a car?
The same reason as to how I could type, hold a gun, and light my cigarette. It's all in the tips. Just because we have 4 legs doesn't mean that we can't put them to good use. You see, my sexy ass sits in the chair, that leaves my back legs free to reach the pedals, and my front hooves are free to grab the steering wheel. You just have to use your tips. All Twilight has to do is power the engine with her magic. I don't know much about you humans, but we can do a lot more than you think.
Cloudflutter asks, I love you guys.
That's not a question, but that's fine, because everyone loves me. It's impossible not to.
Cancer Hangnail asks, Deep Dash and Crazy Twilight, what do you think of cold cuddlers?
They sure are pretty gay.
Yup.
We kind of don't care. Sexuality isn't a problem in Equestria, so yay for dicks.
It's me, Steve asks, Dear Deep Dash, are you and Gilda still friends?
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? Although I haven't seen her since her last visit to Ponyville 10 years ago. It was great. She was screaming at Pinkie, and she made her eat rusty nails, and aw man, it was awesome.
I never got a chance to meet her. I was busy with an assignment for Princess Celestia.
Well, she ended up leaving in a rush. She mentioned something about a yellow Pegasus pulling a katana at her, and I haven't heard from her since.
4-Leaf Seizure asks, Hey yo, bitch, you put that water?
You're damn right I put that water. Red, do you put that water?
I always put that water, Dashy. Do you put that water, Rarity?
Honey, I castrate that water and give it a lecture. Do you put that water, Sweetie Belle? Bitch, I am the water.
Lord Cat in the Vending Machine asks, What is one of your favorite pickup lines? Oh, I know. Say, Dashy, if you were a dictionary, then fine would be the right word to... Damn it! I had it! Is that your toothbrush? Because your teeth are really shiny. Crap! Wait. Dashy, if you were a unicorn, then I would be pretty horny. Wait, fuck!
Oh, honey, it's alright. You've won me over years ago. Let me show you how it's done. Twilight, baby, tonight I'm gonna take you somewhere over the me.
But we've already made love.
I'm answering the question.
I know what could help pass the time. How about we listen to some music?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I have a mixtape for just the occasion. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son.
Say Rarity.
468 songs.
Yeah, I'm taking it out. Crap, I think it's stuck.
What? Oh no.
We're going going to have to listen to the whole thing, aren't we?
I'm so curious, yeah! It's getting hot in here, but I'm your submarine. But that's okay because I'm a smooth criminal. And it's a little bit rater to have moves like Rarity. Wow, yeah, wow. What's new, pussycat? Wow, wow!
Thank God we're finally here.
Dashi! I can't believe it! We're going to be a family again! I'm so excited!
Come on, honey. Let's go find that condo. Oh. Found it.
My, what a really tall building. Little Scooty lives here? Which floor is she on?
She told me that she lives on the 49th floor of 343.
Alright, let's go. 339, 340, 341, 342. Here it is. Door 343.
Hello?
Ow! That was worth a 30,000-mile drive.
Sorry, force of habit. What's up?
Hello? My name is Twilight Sparkle, and this is my partner, Rainbow Dash. We've been driving around Equestria searching for our lost daughter. By any chance, does a filly by the name of Scootaloo live here?
You want to know if I use the loo? Why would you want to look at my shit? I mean, yeah, I'm in my 50s, but...
No, we're looking for Scootaloo. She's a Pegasus.
Oh, you're looking for someone? My bad. I just kind of woke up not too long ago.
Yes, our daughter Scootaloo. She's an orange Pegasus, about 6 years old. We heard that she lives here. You see, we lost her in a cherry blossom forest.
Yeah, look, I know you're upset and all, but can't this wait until... Wait, Scootaloo? Parents? Cherry blossoms? If I didn't know any better, you sound like the two mayors from the forest in Hoofington.
Yeah, that was us. Wait, how do you know about that?
Because you gave her to me all those years ago.
Oh, you're the mayor from before.
Holy crap, you actually showed up. Wow, that means I won the bet. Huh, wait till the girls hear about this one. Come in, make yourselves at home.
I can't believe it. After all these years, you still remember us.
Well, of course. It's not often a kid falls into your lap and you suddenly become its guardian. Let me get her. Hey, Scoots! Come out to the living room.
So how have you and Scootaloo been doing all these years?
We've been doing alright. Everything has actually been rather smooth. Except for what happened to my old house, but that's all in the past.
Oh, yeah. Why was your house all shot up?
It's a personal matter. I'd rather not talk about it. But hey, sorry for worrying you guys for so long. Everything happened so suddenly. I didn't have time to leave a note or a clue or anything.
It's alright. We're just glad to know that you two are alive and well.
It's gonna take a lot more than just bullets to take out old Firefly. That's my name, by the way.
Thank you very much for taking care of her, Firefly. Say, is she aware of us? Does she have any memory of us at all?
Yeah, over the years she would often get curious about you two. I didn't know if you guys would actually show up, so I just kept telling her that you were looking for her. Once she learned to talk, the poor thing would ask practically every night about you two. Sometimes she wakes up in the middle of the night crying. She gets this recurring nightmare about you two suddenly disappearing and abandoning her in the forest.
Damn.
Scootaloo.
Well, all that's gonna change. Where is she?
I don't know what's keeping her.
Scootaloo! We've got company!
I know what'll get her out. Help! I'm old and I'm having a heart attack.
Grandma, are you okay? Are you choking on lettuce again?
Nah, I'm fine. But I do have a surprise for you.
A surprise? This one isn't gonna explode, is it?
No, for the love of... You mix up dynamite and candles for one birthday.
I almost lost my face.
Well, this time you won't start crying and you won't lock yourself in your room.
Are you sure, Grandma? Are you sure?
Positive. Scootaloo, I'd like you to finally meet your parents.
My parents?
Hey there, kid.
We're so relieved to see you again, Scootaloo.
You look just like the pair in my dreams. Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle, right?
You remembered after all these years.
Scootaloo, I'm so sorry for what happened in the forest. If I had known that you were allergic,
It's okay. I know you didn't mean for it to happen. At least we know now, right?
I'm sorry for being a complete waste of a mom, Scootaloo. If I were fast enough, I could've...
Please stop apologizing. It's fine. Really. I'm happy knowing that you cared enough to try and find me.
Oh, Scootaloo. Things are gonna be different from now on. I promise.
From today onwards, we're We're complete family again.
I've missed you two. Mom!
We should get that out of the way quickly.
How about you call me Mommy, and you call Dashy Mom?
Okay, Mommy.
I'm glad to see you all reunited. Hello, little Scooty. I'm Nurse Redheart, but you can just call me Auntie Red.
What's wrong with your chest?
My name is Rarity. When we get back home, I'll make you a bunch of fabulous outfits.
Say, Rarity, if you and Sweetie are right here, who's watching your boutique?
Oh, don't worry about my boutique. I have a security system installed for just the occasion.
Rarity, I'm here to fix that computer of yours. The one that you said contained internet rabies. Hello?
Step away from the boutique! Step away from the boutique! If your name isn't Rarity, or if you're not fabulous enough to be near the vicinity, then please back away!
Wait, what? Rarity, open the door. It's me, Fluttershy.
Security question! Why did the chicken rob the bank?
What?
Incorrect! The correct answer is, who let out the chicken? The building will...
Hey, you're Sweetie Belle, right?
Uh-huh. It's nice to finally meet you in person.
Grandma, look! It's the one I was telling you about.
Is that so? Thanks a lot for being Scooty's friend. She doesn't have many.
Really? Why's that?
She's usually pretty quiet around the house. She likes to read books and watch TV and whatnot.
Just like me when I was a filly.
Seriously, Firefly, thank you for everything. How can we repay you?
You don't have to repay me at all, Rainbow. I'm just glad to see Scootaloo reunited with her folks. That's good enough for me.
Dashy, Twilight, you have a question about Scooty.
What's it say?
So, when you guys find Scootaloo, what then?
Simple. We go home and become a family once again. Welcome back, kid.
I love you, Mom. I love you, Mommy.
We love you too.